Welcome in, everybody, to Fantasy Pros. This is the Sunday morning live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pisapia. With me is the only man who's actually active today, D-Bro, Derek Brown, the king of bros. Oh, Derek, we've got so many injuries. We got so many replacement quarterbacks. We got so many questions. We've got it all to talk about, and we are going to start here. We're just going to give you a list, all right? Here you go.
All right, go ahead. I'm
just the quarterbacks. This is just the quarterback mess. No Lamar Jackson this week. No Jaden Daniels this week. No Brock Purdy this week. No Bryce Young. No Michael Penix because we're getting Kirk Cousins, it looks like, this week. No Tyrod Taylor because we were getting Justin Fields now. That means you're getting Tyler Huntley, Marcus Mariota, Andy Dalton, Kirk Cousins, Mac Jones again, too, and now Justin Fields, even though he was replaced, and now he's back, and it's a whole thing. So not only the bye weeks affecting week 8, tragically, but now these injuries and these replacement QBs, there's going to be a lot of ugly scoring on the board today.
I don't disagree with you at all, Joey. And then we got the news this morning that I was telling you pregame that Drake London might not play today, so people need to have a backup. And if Darnell Mooney is out there, flex worthy, let's go. But it's tough, dude. I mean, 16
he ain't the only one.
Everybody's hurt. Josh Reynolds, I was even talking about this week, is like, hey, pick him up. He's on the waiver wire. He's going to get a lot of targets. He's out too. He's on the IR.
Yeah, A.J. Brown hopes he's going to be back in week 10. So that just happened too.
Week 10 with a different team.
Nico Collins is out this week. So much going on. But again, this is why you're hanging out with us. We're trying to get all the right answers here. So let's start here with your super chats. Remember, super chats go to the front of the queue. At some point, we will cut them off, though. Let's go to non-PPR, Tedero, McMillan, or Ramondre in the flex. Who would you rather start? That's Tet for me, and Tebow as well. New England or Philadelphia at quarterback? You want May or Hurts?
I'm playing Hurts. Yeah, I'm playing Hurts. Yeah, not getting too cute.
Cleveland Brown defense is good. I want to give him some respect. Full PPR. I mean, May's still startable, but I would trade one of those quarterbacks though. That's you got to move on there. Full PPR.
Oh, good Lord.
Dalton, Huntley, or Mac Jones. I mean, this is easy. So you say, "Oh Lord," I say it's Mac Jones, and I'm just closing my eyes and doing it. Man. He's been out there. He's been playing. He's been in the offense. He's been getting practice time the last 6 weeks now, or however many weeks we're in. I mean, I can't even keep track how many weeks it's been since Brock Purdy hasn't played.
This is the Huntley line for me. I'm not in on I understand that going with Mac Jones. I just think that game is going to be kind of gross. I think Houston's defense is still really good. I'll go Huntley and bet on the Bears being terrible. What do you think?
I'm going Mac Jones, and I'm betting on George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey and all those guys to help his point total. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's go to Sand here. PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Leggett, Juwan Jennings, Kyle Monangai, Ramondre, and Pitts. So you get 2 of these guys, 1 wide out and 1 for a flex spot.
Good Lord. All right. Well, Pitts is going to play in the flex.
All right.
And
Leggett or Juwan?
Oh, I guess Juwan, just because of the volume he got last week. I'm not telling anybody to feel good about it, but it's definitely not Leggett.
All right. Next up here, we got F. Swift here. Redraft, 1 running back, 1 flex. Dowdle, Swift, JCM, Mooney, and Knoll. I mean, you can't sit Dowdle at this point.
You can't sit the first 2. not considering the heater that Swift is on too. I'm going 2 running backs.
Julian, PPR, Monangai, Downs, Golden, A. Manor. Pick 2. You get 2 here.
Your guy, my guy. Kyle Monangai, he's in.
I think it's Downs.
And
the other one.
I'll go Downs. Yeah, you're just investing into the best offense. And Golden, I worry about what his role is going to be. Christian Watson is going to probably steal some routes today.
By the way, I picked up Malik Washington in that league that we were just talking about.
Dude. I was wondering if you were going to announce who you were going with that after I told you the London news.
Manor, it was Lazard and Xavier. I'm like, just see what Malik Washington can do if I need it. I'm hoping that Drake London plays. I'm not happy if he doesn't.
Drake, please.
Morning, bros. Superflex pick 1. Flacco or Cousins?
It's Flacco. Yeah, it's Flacco.
Did we get an update on Sauce yet this morning, too?
He's out.
He is out, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's ruled out. So we do wheels up for Chase and T.
Oh, so fun story. So Thursday, I bet the over on his yards. I don't know what they are now, but I'm
Chase
sure that
T?
Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well,
right now. I'm sure.
I don't think Sauce is going to play. So
where do you think it's at? Give me a guess.
If I was setting it now, it would be at 91.5 or something.
I was going to say it's got to be in the 90s, right? Like it has to be, huh?
Downs or Jalen Knoll while you're looking for that.
Dude, I'm actually gonna go with Noel on this one. I'm not high on Downs at all this
You
week.
finally came around to the Jalen Noel. It took you all week. I said it on Monday and nobody wanted to listen to me.
Well, I worry about his snap share because Houston is stupid and they're probably gonna run more Braxton Berrios than anybody wants to see, but we'll see.
Chuba or
Oh
Tez.
wow. Jamar
What is
Chase, 87.5. Okay,
that's
Hard Rock
ridiculous.
bet. I see you, and I
I think I got it at 81 or 83.5.
Still, I thought that was gonna be the 90s.
Yeah. Chuba or Tez in the last spot.
Tez. I'll take the upside shot. I have no belief in Chuba.
By the way, speaking of that game, apparently Rashid Shaheed is on the block, by the way. So that's interesting. Man. That's another interesting wideout. Abrams here, Prescott or Drake May. It's Prescott for me.
It's Prescott. I can't sit Abram. I can't. We can't sit Dak.
And then 2 running backs, 1 wideout, 2 flex. You got Henry, Jacob. Well, Jacobs is in. Javante's in for sure. Then you've got White, Scadaboo, Henry, Diggs, and Pittman.
I'm playing the first 4 running backs in that, and then I'll play Diggs and Pittman. Or, well, you got to pick one. I guess I'll go Pittman.
Okay. And then Ferguson or Kittle. Okay.
Ferg. Can't sit Ferg.
You're sitting George Kittle on National Tight End Day. How dare you? By the way,
yeah, his 0 points last week felt great, huh, Joey?
Take a shot every time someone says National Tight End Day today.
No, dude, I've seen it everywhere on social media, and people already putting out there like, it's a shame bye weeks are this week on National Tight End Day. I'm like,
I know, why would we do that on National Tight End Day? It's a holiday.
30 times.
Good morning, fellas. Bill or Marks this week?
Good Lord, Bill.
Golden, who's questionable, or pick up Austin or Troy Franklin?
Troy Franklin.
Franklin's not a bad start against Cowboys this week. Look, any like Mims is even started this week.
Mims is flexible. Yep.
Well, I don't know what your private life is like. QB Stroud or pick up Huntley or Cousins or Mac Jones. You just want to play Stroud and take your shot there.
No, I'll play Cousins.
Oh yeah, this is a big start for Kirk, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
To reignite his value in the marketplace, where next year somebody might come, knocking on the door if he still wants to play.
Arizona Cardinal. Future Arizona Cardinal.
Yo, God. Oh, I love that. That's like shades of Carson Palmer back in the day.
I
love that. Oh,
somebody that can actually access the middle of the field.
Oh, Marvin Harrison and Kirk Cousins. Yes, please. And Trey McBride. 1,000 times, yes. Good call.
You're welcome.
I love that. Never going to happen, though, unfortunately.
I know it's never going to happen, but we can.
Corendier is up next here. Trade Sutton for Genty. I don't love Genty's upcoming schedule. I got to be honest. The playoff schedule is not great. We went over it this week already. It's not terrible. I mean, they've got JSN, they've got Rice, they've got Ibuka, they got Flowers. So
I would do the deal considering the running backs you have. Because I don't know when do you think Bucky
Bijan though? Bucky's supposed to be. I would think in the next 2 weeks you get. Well, like they got to buy next week, so I'm thinking 9 or 10. You're getting Bucky back, but it doesn't help you in the interim. So I get it. Like Genty's getting past his bye, so I mean I get.
Okay, so he's got the Jags, Broncos, Cowboys, Browns.
Yeah, 2 Broncos games.
Yeah,
2 Broncos and a Browns is not great.
Yeah, the schedule is not great.
Playoff schedule is not great. Jay Fern. Good Sunday, bros. Traded Cook and Keenan Allen for Justin Jefferson and Genty. Bad move? No, I don't think it's bad.
No,
you got Justin Jefferson. Oh, Genty's still a good player. It's just context here. Kate Otten or Hunter Henry this week?
I'm gonna go Otten. I think he has a good day.
Next up here is Thomas PPR Flex 2. 3 if London is out. Bill, Marks, Monangai, Booty, Mims, or drop Mims if any of Jalen Noel, Higgins, Mason Taylor, Fannin. Ooh, tough week, man. You're missing JSN in London. It might just be an L no matter what you do. Like, to be honest, like those are your pieces right there. 2 flexes. I think it's Bill.
Yeah, it's
I
Bill.
feel good about the floor there. I mean,
I think you got to take the volume of Kyle Monangai.
I agree. I think if it's there again, let's just hope it's there again.
Let's hope.
And then, if you have to stream somebody, I would just try to play for the touchdown of Booty because he's played well. I want to.
At least he'll be a full-time player. Can't say that about Mims.
Right. They don't know about the Texas guys too. You just don't know. Chase is up next here. Morning, bros. PPR need 1 wide receiver, 2 flex. Mooney, Kyle, Magai, Franklin, Algier. Also stashing Noel, Loveland, and Pierce. Should I drop any for Jaden or Luther? First, let's take that second question. Would you drop Pierce for Jaden Higgins? I would.
Yeah, I would drop Pierce for Jaden Higgins or even Luther Burden. Like, the
Loveland.
more I looked at this matchup, dude, this looks like this should be the week Luther Burden is unleashed. Now, who knows if that actually happens? But
If
if it
he does
does,
get unleashed and he plays well, DJ Moore is
you
also another interesting. I mean,
yeah.
if
Well,
I'm Buffalo, that's who I want. Or
and
the
to that
Brian
point,
Thomas
though,
Jr.
like,
rumor this morning too was fascinating. Did you see that?
duet.
Brian Thomas Jr. rumor this morning.
I
Diana
saw that.
Rossini
I
was
saw
reporting.
that. I don't know if that actually happens with his injury, but
She's a good
that should at
reporter
least
though.
make you
So
that should at least make you feel good about like his shoulder's probably okay if he does stay with the Jags anyway, though. But
yeah,
um,
true. Good point. That's a good point.
I'm probably dropping Pierce, dude. I'll take the upside shot on Luther Burden. Like if this is the week he gets unleashed, you'll be happy you got ahead of the curve instead of paying fab for it later. Now as far as like plays here, Mooney's in with the Drake London stuff. I'm playing Troy Franklin because I'm playing the total, and then your touchdown hunting between Algier and Kyle Monangai. Like, who do you feel better about the volume? Dude, I can make you a case for either one of these guys. I'll probably lean with Kyle Monangai only because the Tyler Algier, like him being on the injury report, does kind of worry me a little bit.
Yeah, I have all the overs on Bijan today too. Let's get to the next question here. If London is out, do I keep Mims or put in? Is London? I keep Mims and put London on IR. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Fields or Stroud? Flex Golden, McLaurin, or Mooney?
It's Fields, and it's not even close. Stroud has
really?
zero upside. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Stroud has no upside, dude.
I'm looking for the upside of Fields here. He's really tested by.
Dude, he's got 3 games over 29 points or 25 points.
I know.
Upside.
I guess they can't bench him this week.
No, they can't bench him. They got nobody they can put in.
How about a designed run? Golden, McLaurin, or Mooney? It's McLaurin for me.
McLaurin. Yeah, let's not get crazy.
If he's back, he's in. PPR, I have London. Wide receivers here. We have Pickens, Igbuka for flex.
Okay.
So, if London is out, flex Chase Brown or Marks for the second spot. I agree.
It's Chase Brown. And if London plays, you play him.
All right. Next up here, we have Jessica. Good morning. Love or Flacco? I need upside. Well, it's Flacco then for the upside.
It's Flacco then. Yeah, it's Flacco then.
Well,
Love doesn't get enough touchdowns, dude. It's Jacobs will give like run in 2, and Love gets no passing touchdowns. That's how that usually goes.
Joshua's dying this season. See, I'm telling you. I think we have to bring Emo Joe onto the show. I really do, onto the network. I think people need it this year. Alec or Kamara for it's Alec. It's Kamara.
It's Kamara. I can't play Alec. Like
and then I'm playing Ted against the Buffalo Bills for sure.
Same. Dude, it's hard. It's hard for me to craft any kind of upside narrative for JCM. Like, he's not getting enough pass game involvement. Not a great rushing matchup. They're probably going to play from behind. Like, that guy. I feel rough about Bill today.
Half PPR, pick 2 running backs, 2 wides, and a flex. Bijan, well, again, so it's 1 running back. Guys, make this easier for you and for us. Yes, Bijan never comes out of your lineup ever. Yep. Henderson, Isaiah Davis, Brashard Smith. Ooh, we need another running back from that group. That is a rough group. I guess Smith at this point.
Unless we get late news about Breece. Unless we get late news about Breece that he's expected to play.
Yeah, but we still need a flex anyway. So Dunze or Zay Flowers.
Oh, well, you're playing both of those guys. You're playing a Dunze and Flowers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. You're going to flex on top of that. So then Golden, Isaiah Davis, or Henderson.
Oh, God. I'll play Isaiah Davis and hope that Breece is a little more limited versus those other options.
It seems like Breece Hall is playing, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, Golden's not healthy either, but Henderson doesn't get the ball.
I hate the coverage matchup for Golden this week.
I'm fine with that. If you get interesting Breece news in the next hour or so, again, we're here for 2 hours today. So, it's been weird. Everyone's schedule wise with the London games and the, Ireland games. And I've got Spain game coming up here.
Spain game.
That's right. The game's in Spain, mainly on the plains, I believe. Morning, bros. If London plays, do I play Jalen Warren or Terry McLaurin over Flowers?
What?
I don't know. I think he means if London doesn't play, but
I mean, if London plays, you play London, and you're playing Warren over McLaurin. Well,
just rank the players: Jalen Warren, McLaurin.
I'm struggling with the way this is phrased.
I am too. I'm playing Warren. I'm playing McLaurin. I'm playing Flowers. That's my order.
I'm playing Warren, Flowers, and McLaurin's last, but I'm playing London if he plays.
You know, Derek, if we only had a tool that would help us know if somebody's playing or not. Oh, wait, we do. Are they playing? Is available. And according to Are They Playing, 95% chance that Breece Hall is actually going to play today. So if you want to find out if your players are in, fantasypros.com/Are They Playing? Go check it out. See how those players are doing. This is an amazing tool. I love this. Period. This last year, well, I didn't. When I say we, is the company. It's far way away from me. That's for sure.
Royal we.
It's a phenomenal tool. It really does. It gives you a leg up on the injuries here. I'm curious what it says for Drake London. Maybe Seth can check that out while we're on the show too, but you should check it out right now. See if a player is going to be in or out for this week. Garrett Wilson, he's not in this week, so 92% chance. Obviously, not today, Junior. Not today. But check it out today. Again, fantasypros.com/Are They Playing? Next up here is the Cape. Should I play Hunter Henry or go pick up a streamer? No, I play Hunter Henry. Unless that's fine.
It depends on what your streamer is.
If your streamer is Dalton Schultz, would you play Dalton Schultz? It's the only streamer I can think of that like.
I would play Kate Otten over him, and I think he's probably out there in a decent amount of leagues. But outside of that, probably not many other streamers, dude.
All right. Next up here is another question here from Garrett: Joe Flacco or Jordan Love? Again, it's
Flacco. Yeah, it's Flacco.
Yeah, I think it's Flacco. I think Love is safe, but Flacco has certainly more upside with those receivers. Full PPR: Swift or Dowdle? I have to play Dowdle. I'm sorry. I just have to.
I'm playing Dowdle. No, I agree.
500 yards and
I agree.
More 600.
If that backfield moves more in his direction, like if they stop the whole like you get a drive, I get a drive, you get a drive, I get a drive, then Rico is gonna have a monster day, dude.
I'm trying to. Where is he ranked this week too? Trying to look at what too low. 20 is ridiculous.
Probably too low.
He's been RB1, RB2. Last week he was RB21, but he didn't have a touchdown last week. If he had a touchdown, he would have been like 13.
I've got him at RB16. I'm gonna pull up and see where he's at in ECR.
He has, let's see, 500, actually more, almost 600
RB20. Rico's RB20 in ECR.
Yeah.
So
almost 600 all-purpose yards in the last 3 weeks. Now I know last week Chuba came back. I get that. By the way, 99% chance Drake London to play according to Are They Playing? So just saying, put that out there. So let's go, Drake London.
Come on, Drake.
How he plays, that's different. But that's the problem.
If they need him that much.
If he's a decoy and things like that, that's real frustrating because when you play him because he's Drake London, and if he doesn't really do anything, that's
and then you sit him and he goes for $150 and a tutty, then
full PPR, Zay Flowers or Woody. Who do you want?
Flowers.
I agree. Concurred. All right, next up here is Dipset. Algier, Franklin, or Coleman? Franklin.
And it's never Keon. You could drop him.
Oh my God. He had one good week.
Never Keon.
He hasn't had more than 45 yards in any game since week 1.
Yep.
Fun fact. I was doing that on the TV show this morning.
I've been firm team never Keon since he was a prospect. Yep.
Yeah, I don't get it. I watched a lot of college football yesterday too. I got a lot of feelings about a lot of prospects, by the way. Boy, that Indiana team is fun too. I'm rooting for them. I don't think they're going to beat Ohio State, but I'm certainly rooting for them to try someday.
Yeah.
Someday. I don't know. Like anything can happen. It's always going to be one game when you get in those college playoffs, but they just come out there and they just assert themselves. It's really fun to watch. Like, I also heard that they were the losingest college football franchise in conference history, which is also hilarious when you think about it. Wow. And now they're kicking ass and just like crushing these big opponents and stuff. Nice comeback by Alabama yesterday too. That was a fun game. And you got to see Sellers in that game yesterday too, who Sellers has played with 9 different offensive linemen this year. Derek Brown, I'm telling you right now, Sellers is an NFL quarterback. That guy's got all the tools.
Well, to your point, everything that I've read and everything that looks like, I doubt he comes out this year just because his stock, but we'll see.
Who, Sellers? Oh, Sellers has to come out. I think this is a great opportunity for him. Full PPR, Flex 2, Debo, Kincaid, Shakir, McLaurin.
I'm going Debo, and we don't even know if Kincaid's playing. His health is up in the air.
Just the Washington boys, just load up. I'd load up on the Washington boys. They're going to be from behind in that game. They got to throw. They don't want Mariota to throw, but they have no choice.
Yeah, I think I'll be in there. Yeah, because Kincaid, he's already a part-time player. All right, tell me this. Any chance that the Carolina Panthers beat the Buffalo Bills today?
Oh, sure. See, zero hesitation on that. I don't think that's
I'm actually in on that too.
I don't think they're going to, but it's not going to shock me if they do.
I don't think that Buffalo covers. I'll say
that. Let's go to PPR pick 2. Need a wide receiver and a flex. Waddle, McLaurin, Higgins.
I'm guessing that's T.
Yes.
T
would
is
think
definitely
so.
in, and I'll play Watt. I mean, wait, you need a wider. Okay, so just 2 here. I'm going Waddle and Higgins.
Wait, pick 2. Need a wide receiver. Yeah, okay, yeah, I saw this.
Okay, so you
no,
read
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I thought it was 2 wide receivers and a flex, and I was like,
Yeah.
we only got 3 options. Are we
This
getting
is where
punked here?
commas. Pick 2, comma, a wide receiver and a flex.
Grammar
Not 2
is
wide
good.
receivers and a flex. You know
Grammar
what else is
is
good? Cutting off the super chats right now because there's already 70 in the chamber. So we got to stop. So again, just for now, we got 2 hours here. Hopefully we'll get caught up. We're going to do as many as we can. Also, don't forget to, we've got a sponsor of the show today, which is our favorite folks over at DraftKings Pick6. If you have a deal, you don't want to miss out on this one. I'm telling you right now, if you love deals, new DraftKings customers, this one's for you. When you pay $5 or more in your first paid Pick6 entry, you'll get 50, not 100, sorry, 50 in bonus picks instantly. That's right. You play $5, get 50 in bonus picks to keep building your slips and take your shots at big payouts. Just use my promo code. It's mine, FPROS, and scan the QR code on the screen to sign up and start playing. If you've been thinking about trying Pick6, now's the time to get in. Just use the promo code FPROS or the QR to log in to DraftKings customers. You get $5 in that first play. You play $5, you get 50 in bonus picks instantly. So let's build some slips, have some fun over at DraftKings right now. All right, next up here, we've got, let's see, who do we have? Let's go to Bleezy. RB Hell question. Oh, I love these. PPR Dynasty, Gainwell or Justice Hill? Justice Hill.
I'll go Justice Hill.
That's actually easy. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. I was like, why does this feel actually easy?
Because it feels like it. Because it just does. Because that's where we are in week 8. And then dart throw. Oh, that was it. I saw dart and I thought it was another Jackson Dart question.
Appreciate you, Bleezy.
That's a good team name, the Dart Throws. I like that. That's not bad. That's your. If they beat the Eagles this week, that's the headline of the New York Daily News. Dart Throws. There you go,
dude.
If London doesn't go, McLaurin or Chase Brown?
Chase Brown.
Shouty is up next. Here. What's up, y'all? PPR flex with the Lamar Jackson news. Do I flex Monangai or go with DJ Moore, Booty, Burden, or Knoll?
Monangai.
Okay. Javier is up next. Pick 3 of the 4. So who's sitting? Not Jacobs, not Barkley. It's White or Scadaboo. Who do you want to sit?
Scadaboo, but I hate it.
I don't like.
I would rather sit. I would rather sit Barkley in this. I'll be honest.
Oh, you can't sit Barkley.
I'll be honest.
First round pick. You just can't.
I don't care about that at weekend.
And it's against the Giants too.
I don't care.
That's no. To Javier, don't listen to him. You play those first 2 guys.
Okay.
I want to play Scadaboo because I think he's a lock for a touchdown. You just never know with Rachaad White. So I'm touchdown hunting on the 3rd guy. So White's the odd man out for me. Like, you can't sit Saquon. Like, I know it's frustrating.
Really?
I just can't do it.
Okay. All right. Well, so let's go
against the Giants. Like, if this was, I don't know.
Yeah, that 8.7 he got you against the Giants really helped.
Yeah, but you really think that's going to happen twice? Like, that's not going to happen twice in Philadelphia. So, go Birds.
He's got 4 games with 17 or more points. He also has 3 games this year with 9.5, 8.7, and 5.2.
I know he's not been good. I'm here for it.
Then why are you playing him over Scadaboo?
Because it's the Giants and because he's my first round pick and I just can't do that. Flex for 1 PPO. He's my franchise player. Mooney, Pierce, or Franklin? I think Franklin here.
Mooney. It's Mooney.
Oh, Mooney.
I'm going Mooney.
I'm playing Franklin against the Cowboys. All right, start Kelsey or Otten today. Kelsey.
I'll go Kelsey. Yeah.
Next up here is Jessica, Jalen Warren, or Rico Dowdle in the flexes.
Rico, go. You got to play Uncle Rico.
It's tricky though. Warren's
that is.
Good. I like to get both those guys in the lineup. Marks or Pollard as a starter. I still start Pollard. I hate it, but I'm doing it. I guess just.
I'll go Pollard too. I just don't know what's his usage going to be. Is this the Nick Chubb game where he gets 60% of the snaps again? Who the hell knows, man?
Mason Taylor or Tyler Huntley? I'm sorry. Mason Taylor or Hunter Henry? Pardon me.
I'm going to go Hunter Henry. I did quarterback play.
He's playing with a real quarterback.
Yep.
Red Face Radio, half PPR, pick 1. Waddle, Worthy, or Wandale. That's fun.
Waddle.
Alliteration.
Waddle.
I agree. Joe, Brees, or Scadaboo?
Scadaboo. Yeah.
May or Daniel Jones?
May.
How worried are we about London? Well,
very.
I'm worried that if he plays, he's not effective. That's my concern.
I'm worried. Play. I'm worried. Yeah, same. I mean, I kind of lean that he sits with the late week injury stuff that never usually goes well. Now I know are they playing is going to say something. It is saying something different than me, but we'll see.
James is next. PPR, Taylor, Kittle, Andrews. It's Kittle. Come on.
Yeah, it's Kittle.
Come on.
Yeah, it's
I'm playing
Kittle.
George Kittle. And then Fannin or Schultz. I'm playing Schultz.
Yeah, I'll play Schultz. I just do Dylan Gabriel. Like when did
and Shador's not healthy, so like it's not like they can even pivot today.
You got to stop this Dylan Gabriel crap. He's not good, dude.
Who plays first, Tyler Shuck or Shador Sanders?
Shador. With the way Rattler's playing, Shador.
I agree, but it's a fun question to ask, right?
No, you're yeah.
Awesome Dev, Jordan Love, Justin Fields, or Cousins. I'm playing Love.
I'm playing Love. I'm playing Love. I'm not mucking around with it.
Full PPR if London's
Dev,
out.
is this in our league? I think this is in our league, Dev. I see you, Dev.
I was like, this team looks familiar. And yes, we do play in fantasy leagues with a lot of our DJs.
I see you, Dev.
That DJ's draft went so bad, and I had so many injuries. That team is dead in the water for me. Ugh. If London, but the out of bounds team is crushing life. So for out of bounds league, for those people, that's fun. London out. If London's out, Mims, Leggett, Bourne, or Shepard.
Mims, just play the total.
Just hope for the touchdown. I wish that game was in Dallas.
Dude, same. Yeah,
I just wish it was in Dallas. I'm a little worried about it. Like if the ones that you circle where you're like, oh, everything the Cowboys do is an over. Like this one's like, don't love this in Dallas. Like in Dallas, over. In Denver,
Denver, you're like
this could end up like a 22-20 game. I feel like, and
I worry that game does disappoint. I worry that game is lower scoring. Dallas's corners,
but you have to play the last 2 weeks. Like you have to play the numbers on this.
Play all the guys. Yeah, you have to
process. Hey y'all, howdy, Brendan.
Howdy,
good to see you, Brendan. Pick one: Trey Henderson, Kamara, or JC. It's Kamara.
It's the whole backfield to himself. Never Henderson.
And then Chase Brown. Well, not yet. Someday it will be.
We'll see.
Chase Brown or T. Higgins?
The answer is really both, but it's T if you got to pick one.
Thank you for the hard work, he says. Thank you. That's nice. People don't realize that there's a lot of work that goes into this.
Yeah, there is.
It is fun.
A lot of work. A lot of hours.
A lot of effort to look effortless. Brashard or Bill if London is out?
Bill. You got to play Bill. I'm not very high on him, but he's going to get 15 plus opportunities.
Barry Kuda. I'm behind 47% to 50. Never pay attention to that.
Never worry about that. Don't worry about that, Barry.
I always want to be down. I always want those projections to be wrong about me because inevitably, you end up winning. I have Dowdle starting and need a flex. Ramondre Stevenson, Chuba, or Franklin. Chuba, I think, here for me.
I'm going to play on the upside of Franklin. I know
I'm just going to play Dowdle and Chuba against Buffalo and just hope for the best. That's what I would do.
I mean, yeah. I get it. I'll go Franklin, but I'm not against you on it.
Jessica, she loves us. See?
Oh, Jess.
Finally. Someone who loves us. Thank you. Ao Manor or Pierce? I don't love either one.
Quarterback, Pierce.
Yeah.
Cam Ward's not good. Or at least not right now.
Daniel Jones, who might be the story of 2025.
Yeah. Just true.
I mean, I'm giving more credit to Jonathan Taylor here, but he hasn't screwed up.
So. He hasn't. We'll see.
I need a flex spot.
Push, though. We'll see.
Woody Marks or Tez Johnson. Look at his full names.
Tez. I love it. See, we got spliced.
That's how you ask a question.
Names. We got good grammar. I just checking all the
punctuation. All right. Let's go. Nathan Armstrong, half PPR. Need one running back, one flex. Pollard, Neal, Booty, and Shakir.
You got to play Pollard versus those options.
Pollard and Booty for me.
And Booty, yeah.
And then tight end Fannin or Theo Johnson. I like Theo Johnson.
Play the better quarterback, Theo Johnson. Yeah.
Jackson Dart, by the way.
Dylan Gabriel.
Right about Jackson Dart too. So are you. We're definitely on the Jackson Dart.
Crazy. Yeah. Some around these streets have said Jackson Dart was going to be good.
Well, I don't think people realize so Derek went and did all the work to all the stuff that the scouts go through. All I'm saying, Derek's put so much work in that. So when Derek watches film, he knows what he's talking about. And I like to think, 20 plus years in the business, when I watch film, I kind of know what I'm talking about too a little bit. And, coaching high-end youth football for the last 5 years is also something that teaches you a lot about what you're looking for with players, because you end up working with people who train the kids and stuff like that. And you know what to look for. And I think some of those things are really interesting when you're watching the footage on a guy. And, I watch a lot of it more the college football side because Derek's so busy in NFL. So I get to see these guys more. But then I'd like to, this year when we all come together, in January, February, March, I think we should have film sessions here where we watch the film together on the channel and talk about the stuff that we see. I think that's the way to go, man, because who was my comp for Jackson Dart? Do you remember his name? An old quarterback from yesteryear.
Was it Garcia?
Jeff Garcia. And what did I always say about Jeff Garcia? If you give Jeff Garcia some help, guy can run.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say he likes models. My bad.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure Jackson Dart does. I would guess. Jackson Dart's gonna be a very popular man around those New York City bars. I can tell you that right now.
He's got some swag to him, man.
Start weekend, but I'm just saying, like, there's the path right there. Not every. That's why I laugh when people put comps on guys, because some of the comps are so like extraordinary. Everybody's not the next Lamar Jackson, guys. Like that just doesn't exist.
All I will say is in draft
Garcia
season,
went to a lot of playoff games
during draft season. I will say this. Be mindful of the content that you consume and beware of the echo chamber because it gets loud every single year.
Yeah. Watch. There's a handful of people who are really good at that too that you should pay attention to. Simon's up next. Start week 8. Flacco or Justin Fields?
Flacco.
Rome Odunze or T. Higgins? I think you got to play T. I'm playing the trend of Rome. I'm not out on Rome at all.
Caleb, dude, would it surprise anybody if Caleb goes out and sucks today and it tanks Rome? Shouldn't.
Second league, Mac Jones or Stroud?
Playing Mac Jones.
Stroud. Are you playing Mac? Okay.
You got a lot of faith in Stroud today. I'm taking that away. You got a lot.
I don't. But like, backups are backups for a reason. This is the old like, if a relief pitcher was a good pitcher, he'd be a starting pitcher kind of thing. Yeah, like fair. I still take that. If it was in San Francisco, I would have said Mac Jones. But it's on the road. I think it's a little different feel there. Kraken. Good morning, guys. Superflex. Love Rodgers. Dart.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I was at a party last night with a bunch of Eagles fans, and they did the Eagles chant. And they were very like everyone. They are hyped up for this game. Let me tell you.
Home game, man.
EAGLES. Eagles. Go Birds. They're hyped for this revenge game. I don't know if they're going to get it. We'll see. AJ Brown being out is not a good thing. Genty or Judkins? Trade Genty for Judkins. Excuse me. No.
Genty.
I still want Genty. As much as I like Judkins,
up, man.
I don't want to be in the Browns offensive ecosystem because it doesn't function. So because it doesn't function, as good as Judkins can be, he is limited by the Dylan Gabriel or whoever's playing quarterback's ability to move the chains to get him to fantasy points. That's the problem.
I'll steal the line that everybody wanted to say about Kamani Vidal. He can't play the Dolphins every single week, people.
He can't, but shoot, he looked good on Thursday. He looked all right. And he looked really good. Aronde Gadsden, who I picked up in our content. Maybe. How the hell was he still available? I picked him up and I streamed him. I was like, yes, let's go.
He's good.
That guy's gonna be a player. Bo Nix or Drake May?
I gotta play May. I can't rely on Bo Nix. I cannot. Just can't. Nope.
No, it's a good matchup though. I mean, it's a good question.
It's a really good matchup, but I mean, again, you talk about players that have not played good this year, and surprised if he craps the bed. Bo Nix, I wouldn't be.
Start Chase Brown and flex over Flowers now. I would. See, I'll take the. See, I want the Chase Brown.
I want to start both of these guys, like.
But Dallas, Devontae Williams, Olave, Tet, and
start them over who you already got in there. Like,
look, this is a good lineup. I think you take the running back and you don't give yourself. I don't think Flowers is not startable. I just don't want to like play that game. I just give me my Chase Brown.
I get it. I just worry, does Chase Brown get a touchdown? Does he do we see too much Samaje P. Ryan? That's all.
I wonder is Zay Flowers relevant with Tyler Huntley? I
mean that's fair.
Ravens are favored at home by -2.5. By the way, with Tyler Huntley playing, I do think the Ravens will. Huntley running this offense. Huntley's run this offense many times. Like he's worked these guys. He knows this team. He knows Harbaugh. Like, I mean, it's not like say it's not the Greg Roman offense, not the same thing, but like it's not all that different either. Like
I think what's getting buried in all of this, Joe, is how well the Ravens defense played against Stafford before the bye, and I think that's what's kind of getting lost in some of this narrative.
Well, they're also healthier than they've been in a while too.
Exactly, but I think that all kind of lines up with the Bears probably disappoint today, and Caleb doesn't play as good as people think.
All right, we got to play 3 of these slap nuts here. Algier, Schultz, Spears, Ertz, Shakir, and Loveland. I want to play Schultz. I want to play Ertz, and I want to play Shakir. That's what I want to play.
I want to play Ertz, Loveland, and Algier, so we're no help.
Really? You're in the Loveland group. Wow.
Yeah, Loveland. Full-time player. Yep.
Yeah, I don't care who the person you're playing has. That I want my best players on the field. May or Flacco? Start 2. Wandale. So May or Flacco for I'm still playing. That's a tricky one.
Go full May, man. Go full May. Play both the Patriots guys. Play May, and if it hits, it hits. Let's go.
Yeah, Yeah, that's true. If you're in for a penny, you might as well be in for a pound. It's all.
Yeah,
It's
if you're
first
in
or
for
last.
it, you're in for it. Let's go.
Shake and bake. I was at a Halloween party a couple weeks ago. Somebody was dressed up like the Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. And I was thinking next year for Halloween, that's me and D-Bros. I think that's a shake and bake.
Yeah, we can do that.
Wide receiver 2, Tet, Franklin, or Gold. It's Tet.
It's Tet. Yeah,
Buffalo. One of those receivers or Monangai, Woody, Gunner.
One.
And then Josh Allen or Dak. Ooh, that's tricky. Trade one.
But
I think you play Josh Allen.
You got to play Allen. Have to.
But you trade one of those guys. I mean, Dak should have value. Somebody, I would want Dak.
Should.
And look, Allen's passes by now, and Dak is not. So you're never playing Dak over Josh. Like you can't.
Exactly. Yeah. So you just trade Dak.
Dak is a great asset right now with the way.
Yep. No doubt, man.
Go Lamar Jackson out here. All right, Artie Harvey, Brashard Smith.
Brashard, only because RJ is not playing.
So. Again, 2 of these: Pittman, Mooney, and Tet. I think it's Pittman and Tet. Okay.
Yeah,
so we're in agreement there. Kraft or Kittle? This one's close.
Kraft. Great matchup.
Isaias Gutierrez. Isaias? I think I said it right.
Isaias.
Good morning, bros. 7-0. Nice. Well done. PPR. Should I start Debo or Debo?
Debo. Yeah, you're playing Debo. I'm worried about McLaurin today, but you're playing Debo.
Next one is speaking of Debo, there's a kid at Alabama who's the next Debo, by the way. Jeremy is his name, his first name. Jeremy Bernard. Yes, okay. Jeremy. That's his name. He's the next Debo.
I was gonna say, are you just saying Jeremy really bad?
No, it's Jeremy. Germie. He's the next Debo. He does a little everything. Jeremy under center once or twice yesterday in that game. He's the next Debo. Trade grades, please. Traded Barkley, Williams, Kelsey for Christian McCaffrey and Chase Brown. I mean, if McCaffrey doesn't get hurt, it's a win. I think.
Yeah, I would take your CMC.
Especially if you have Gadsden already on your. I mean,
that entire deal is based around getting CMC. You got CMC. The rest of it is whatever. So yeah,
especially because Kelsey doesn't matter. You have Gadsden. So
yeah, you've got Gadsden and you got Connor. You're fine. Yeah,
Gadsden's tight end 7 already in fantasy points, and he didn't even play the first 2 weeks.
Not even surprised, dude. It's just
fun fact. Fact. He's tight end 7 right now. Knicks Kamara for Irving. Sure.
Yeah.
Gamble. I'm taking gambles on Bucky Irving getting healthy.
And
more him than Flowers.
Yes, for
Flowers.
I'll tell you
more Bucky Irving than Hampton. I'll tell you why. Because Bucky, I've seen it. Hampton, I still haven't seen it on full display yet.
Hampton, I don't know if we see a fully healthy. I think this could be as Isaiah Pacheco situation with him still being in a walk boot, fading him.
All right. Next up here, we've got Mike Barker. Howdy, bros. Half PPR. Have both Kittle and Ferguson trying to trade one of them. What would you do? Would you trade one of them over Chase Brown today? Would you start with them?
I'm playing Chase Brown over both of them, and I'm playing Ferg over Kittle. And yes, you hope Kittle has a big game and you trade him. So.
Okay. Next up here, let's see. Let's go to Jerry's question here. Need a quarterback: Jackson Dart, Mariota, Fields, or Cousins?
How do you sit Dart in this? How?
I don't know.
No, you play Dart. That's the answer here. Play Dart.
Okay. Next up is Pollard or Spears, and then Mims or Bourne.
Pollard, only because he's more likely to get a red zone rushing.
Bourne's kind of disappeared lately too.
He's disappeared. I'm playing Mims. Playing the total, playing Mims.
Yeah, that Bourne stuff was fun for 2 weeks. Now
it was very nice. This year's Juwan Jennings, then it goes.
I know. It's 100%. Notable Nick, Flacco or Daniel Jones?
Playing Daniel Jones. I'm not getting too cute with it. I get it, though. If you needed upside, like absolute upside, I'll play Flacco over Jones, but Jones has got the higher floor.
All right. And then Shakir, Booty, Debo.
Debo, not even close.
Yeah, I would agree on that one.
Debo's been a full participant all week. No injury designation. He's actually healthy or healthy-ish. So
full PPR. Yeah, see, it's funny because they were all like, I don't know how they weren't like. Last week was such a huge game for them in division against the Cowboys. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, how did they not figure out how to get on the field last week?
Well, I think they were looking at the whole season and saying, look, these guys are all banged up. If we keep trotting them out there, we're going to lose them for even longer. Maybe get IR.
I guess. Full PPR. Harold
Daniels this week.
Alec Higgins, and then a Dak over Bo Nix. I think we got to do that.
Dak over Bo, and then I'm guessing that's Jaden Higgins. I'm just playing Jaden Higgins. I'll just go with the talent. Like
I'm good with that. We'll roll the dice and see if he gets more playing time. Ryan Cook, full PPR, week 8, QB, Dart or Flacco? I'm playing Dart.
I'm playing Dart.
Pick 2 running backs here. Hall.
First 2.
Oh, Hall. I'm sorry. The Q was throwing me up. So I was like, okay. So Hall over Javonte and Kamara? I play Javonte and Kamara.
Well, yeah. I'm playing.
I think Hall being quote unquote questionable. So I'm playing Javonte and Kamara. Okay.
Kamara, even healthy, has been horrible this year. So
yeah, I know, but like Kendra Miller's not there anymore, so it's like and like you said, Rattler hasn't been awful.
No, he hasn't been awful. I'm just still smarting because they didn't draft Jackson Dart, and I hate making news.
All right, full PPR, week 8 here. Dart or Flacco? Did we? Oh no, sorry. We restarted here. 2 wide receivers. This is a Dobbs, Wandale, Downs. This is the next part of that question.
Dobbs and Wandale for me, and then I'll go Kraft over Goddard.
Okay. All right. Let's continue on here.
On Thursday night. That's a cardinal sin.
I don't know.
Do that.
Yo, Fantasy Bros. News. A flex in half PPR, or I think he means need a flex in half PPR. Chuba, Diggs, or Flowers.
Diggs.
And then a QB, Rodgers or Fields. I mean, Rodgers is a safe play.
Rodgers is a safe play. If you need the upside, you play Fields. It depends on your matchup. How much do you want to risk?
Let's go to Croc here. Start 2. Jennings, Algier, Booty, or Otten. Gross, I know.
Good Lord. I'm actually playing Otten out of all these, and then I'll play Troy Franklin. I don't know which version.
I don't know. I would play Booty and hope for the touchdown. I think Booty or Jennings are the way I would. Booty and Jennings. You get 2 of them. Those are the 2 I would start here.
Yeah, I mean, all of these are darts. This all comes down to which one do you want to throw.
Defense. You want the Bears versus the Lamarless Ravens. You want the 49ers, the Bills, or the Bengals. Well, certainly not the Bengals. Even I get it.
No, I get it. But I get it. I'll play 49ers. Stroud's good for probably 1 pick.
Probably.
One pick.
That offensive line, there should be some sacks in there too.
Yep.
You would hope. All right. Next one here we have flex Golden with a question mark, or pick up Colson Loveland, Jalen Knoll, Burden, Coker, and start one of those guys over him.
Dude. I'm playing Jalen Knoll out of these options. I'll just shoot for the upside with the matchup. San Francisco's been bad versus slot receivers. It's really what you're leaning on here, and I'll play Algier. The splits for Algier are really good, Joe. In the 3 Atlanta wins, he scored a touchdown in every game, and he's averaging over 50 total yards. So that's really what you're playing there.
Yeah, it's just so difficult too because you're like everything's now in flux whenever you have a new quarterback. Full point PPR Ingram or Njoku this week.
Njoku. Ingram, I just don't know how many routes he's going to run.
All right. Next up here is Rome or Devonta Smith. I think it's Devonta Smith here.
It's easy Smith. He's going to crush today. It's easy Smith.
Next is Sosa. Morning broskies. AJ Brown out, and I got buys and deep in the trenches here. Pick 2. Judy, Tez, Juwan, Travion, Harvey, or Schultz. Some interesting choices here.
Juwan and Tez.
Why? Just out of curiosity.
So Tez, the coverage matchup is pretty good. Plus, I think the Buccaneers are going to put it on the Saints. Tez has been getting a lot of slot work. Alante's been bad in the slot. Juwan Jennings did get the volume come back his way last week. Travion's not playing enough. Harvey's not playing enough. Schultz, I don't want to chase last week's versus the best tight end matchup on the board. And Dylan Gabriel has nuked Judy to have any kind of upside. Like if we were going to see any upside out of Judy, shouldn't we have seen it for the freaking Dolphins of all play? And yeah, so
you would think Tez or Wandale.
You would think
Tez or Wandale.
Wandale, only because of target share, dude. With Dart, he's got like almost a 25% target share.
Dirt Diggler, full PPR, flex 2. Monangai, Diggs, Dowdle.
Diggs and Dowdle.
Agreed. Jakes. So it was Jokes. Full PPR, Monangai or Brashard Smith. Or drop 1 for Jalen Knoll. Yeah, I think Monangai gets that.
I think Monangai.
I was really hoping Kareem Hunt wasn't going to play because I wanted to see more Brashard
I was
Smith.
really hoping Kareem Hunt and DeAndre Swift weren't going to play. Then we're going to see
Yeah.
Brashard Smith in the Common Guy show.
Vice is up here with a question. I have Lamar, Jackson, Derrick Henry, Jacobs, QJ, DK, blah, blah. Any trades you think I should do for wide receiver before the trade deadline ends here? So you're with Amon-Ra, who's on a bye, but then you got Terry McLaurin who's just coming back, but you definitely need more help at wide receiver. That's for sure here. So you have Jackson and Lamar. Depending on what the record is of this team, I think you can roll a Jackson Dart the rest of the season. I would trade Lamar Jackson for a wide receiver because I think he brings you back to the best asset, and I think you need one here.
Well, could you go to the team with the deepest wide receiver roster and offer, hopefully they have quarterback problems, you offer them Lamar and QJ, and you say, what 2 wide receivers you want to give me?
Yeah, I mean, does Lamar and QJ even together get you Drake London?
Maybe if he's out this week.
I don't know, maybe.
Probably not, but could you get like a Sutton or a Pittman and somebody else?
Yeah, you need that range. You need those 1A guys. Romeo, starting Mims and Leggett have Pearsall, Wilson, and Brown all out. Am I cooked? Possibly.
Possibly.
So, look, do you take anything of what you saw to Leggett with Dalton, or is that just okay?
No, that was the matchup more. To be honest, Romeo, like if Leggett, it depends on your options. Like again, like Joe and I were talking about pre-show, like if there's a Loveland out there, if there's other like tight end options, maybe like an Otten you can stream. I would play all those guys over Leggett. Like I have no faith in Leggett, none.
And then you see the waiver question here too. Would you make that move?
Yeah, to get JMO? Yeah, I would do that. Coker wasn't even a full-time player, man. Like maybe that changes this week, but we got to see it. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Jake's question here. Jake wants to know, should we bench one Debo, Diggs, Rico, Wandale? Who's the odd man out?
Wandale.
Okay. Got a little Jordan Humphrey playing today too. That's always exciting.
Yeah.
I love guys whose first names start with Lil. Yeah.
Poor Bo Collins.
What's up, guys? Pacheco or Ramondre? Oh, God.
Ramondre, and I'm not telling you to feel good about it, but it's Ramondre.
It's so touchdown dependent. It's so touchdown dependent.
It is, man. And I got no faith in Pacheco.
Well, Ramondre has a better chance to score a touchdown. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
But I hate it. Fields, Dart, or Caleb? Who do you odds Dart?
I'm playing Dart. I have no faith in Caleb.
And you like Kraft over Kittle. So.
I like Kraft. Are you playing Kittle over Kraft?
They're right next to each other.
This week.
Yeah, I got them both in my lineup because I need to this week, so I didn't have that problem.
Tight end day.
That's your tight end day, everybody.
Tight end day. Did you know?
Do I pick up Higgins and drop Golden, Moore, or Jennings? I don't want to drop any of those guys for Higgins.
Yeah, I'm not dropping any of those guys.
I mean, it could be a 1 week thing. Pittman or DK?
Pittman.
Bill or Ramondre? I play Bill over Ramondre.
Bill.
I mean, I'm not great, but I'll do it. Graham, good morning, fellas. Start 2. Pickens, Waddle, T, and Tet. Already starting Lamb. That's okay. That's great.
T and Pickens. Don't care.
T and Pickens. There you go. I love a good T and Pickens. Awesome Dev. Start 2. Pacheco, Chuba, Woody, Monangai.
And
I think it's Chuba for me. Buffalo stinks.
I'll play Chuba. I can't play Pacheco.
I don't want to pressure you into a decision, but like
no, I can't play Pacheco. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Hey guys, need help. I'm 2-5. Need to keep one here. Half PPR. Kamara, McLaurin, or Franco. I'm playing McLaurin. I'm going down with that ship. You've been waiting this long.
Yeah.
And then Kelsey or Schultz. I'll play Kelsey over Schultz.
I'm playing Kelsey.
I still do that. Also, everybody, we appreciate you joining here today. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you drop your comments below. Remember, stay with us too. Hour 2 of the Start Sit stream coming right at you. Also, we've got more cool tools over Fantasy Pros. Gameday is one of them. So make sure you go to fantasypros.com/gameday and you can experience live scoring for all of your fantasy teams in one spot with Gameday. So if you're just hanging out on the couch and watching the games, watching Red Zone, keep track of your fantasy teams, or if you're out and about, you got basketball games, soccer games, things they want to schedule. You know, I got a flag football game scheduled for a Super Bowl Sunday. I'm like, what the hell are you people doing to me? They're killing me. Really? Super Bowl Sunday? What's wrong with you people? If you have game day, you never miss a beat. All right, let's go to Adrian alias. Rest of season, who is more droppable, Hunter or Pearsall? Well, Pearsall's hurt. So, I mean, I hate to say Pearsall's more droppable, but I feel like he is at this point.
I'm not dropping Pearsall. I get it. And this depends on what do you think about the BTJ news? Do you think he really gets traded and gets moved for me?
I'd be shocked, especially because the cost is going to be through the roof. It's going to be a first-round pick.
No, it
has to be. After what he flashed last year.
Honestly,
and now look, if I'm the Buffalo Bills, I do that deal because there's no receiver that's going to land at 29 overall, wherever they pick.
Josh doesn't need a true wide receiver one, Joe.
Geez.
Haven't you heard? He doesn't need a true wide receiver. He's just that good, Joe.
He is great, but it's the same. Like Brady's great too, but when they didn't give him anything to work with, he struggled.
You need elite players to lean on in big games and when things are down. That's just straight up. Like
Jay Fern, should I drop Pearsall for Downs? Alec, Moore, or Knoll?
Do not drop Pearsall for any of those guys. Don't do that.
To fill for Waddle in that Falcons match. So what if you need somebody this week? What if you have to?
Knoll.
That's where I would go to.
Yeah, you're picking up Knoll.
United Executive, Chase Brown or McMillan? I think you played Tet.
You played Tet. Yeah.
I like the United Executive. Very formal. I like that.
Corporate Tet. Yes.
Full PPR. Should I start Cousins or grab Rattler off waivers?
Cousins.
Yeah.
I'm playing Cousins.
It's annoying because Rattler's played good enough to keep this team competitive, even though they don't win games. So that's kind of what you want, right? You want losses, but you want to look good doing it.
No, I want them to burn it down. No, as a Saints fan, I want them to burn it down. I don't want any of that.
Yeah, but as long as you keep taking losses.
I want them to burn it down. I want them to fire Loomis. I want them to get something brand new. Kellen Moore,
but think about it. Last year they got their doors blown off by the Bucs. Do you remember that game?
Yep. Burn it
down. I don't think they could get their doors blown off by the Bucs today.
No, I think they're actually live to
they're live to cover even. I don't think,
they're not going to win, but I agree with you on cover. I'm going to go pull up what the line is. I think it's 6.5, 7.
I was going to say it's got to be around 7. It wouldn't shock me if they covered, especially because Tampa's so banged up right now. Tampa needs their bye in the worst way next week. That's perfect timing for them.
6.5. Oh, it's actually moved a lot. It opened at -5.5. It's moved all the way to -3.5. Never mind. Okay.
It's 3.5 right now?
3.5, dude. 3.5.
All right. Well, I don't love that, but if it was 7.
I don't love that either. Yeah, I don't love that either. I thought it was.
Let's go. But it's not what they lose last. What was last year? It was 52-10. What was that score last year? It was ridiculous.
That goes back to what we were just talking about. The Saints being competitive. The line is telling you with the movement too.
I gotta look at that score because I know it was in there somewhere. Do you remember? You're a Saints guy. You're a Saints fan, or you were. Saints Bucks 51-27. I knew it was 50 something. I knew that fit.
Got crushed, dude.
Crushed in that game. All right, DST, Buffalo, Green Bay, Denver, Chicago, San Fran, Baltimore.
Denver, just play the best defense.
All right, remember everybody, we have hour 2 coming up in just a second here, so make sure you stick with us here at Fantasy Pros. We'll be passing the baton to Pat Fitzmaurice and the Welsh very shortly here.
Beautiful.
Next,
wonderful,
beautiful, very handsome men.
Yeah.
Pick 2. Keon, Coleman, Tez Johnson, or Slayton. I think it's the first.
Keon. The answer for you is never Keon.
Well, it's definitely Tez. So, but Slayton's not even healthy. I don't know. This is where I would play Keon and hope that out of the bye that something changes for him.
Yeah. No.
I don't like it.
Can't do
but over Slayton, I would play him over Slayton. I would. Esteban, half PPR, Lamb, Warren, trade for JT.
I mean, it's fair. Well, your team is Rice, JJ, Bijan. Mason.
Wow, but if you put JT and Bijan together, I don't think you lose.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm good with that. And you still got JJ and you got Rice. Yeah, I would do that deal. Yeah.
You know what you do too? Right after that, you take Mason and you get some more wide receiver depth.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what you do.
Could you
buy low on somebody?
Get them to kick in like a handcuff with JT, give yourself another out at running back because you got some really good handcuffs. If any of those hit, you're good.
You know what? Yeah, you know what else you do too? Esteban would. That's the kind of team that you pull off this trade. Then you go,
I would put Mason and Worthy together. Put Mason and Worthy together, and go.
Yeah, could you get Ted for that?
Yeah, I think you could.
I think you could
do that.
I think you could. But that's what you got to do. That's like a conjunction deal. Get JT, but then you got to get some more depth at wide receiver. Yep. Kendrick Bourne or Tez?
Tez.
All right. Tez. Next up, Robbie. Robbie Rob, I have Kraft in the flex. I have Kraft, flex 1, Kittle, Pacheco, or Bill. I like Kittle.
I'll play Kittle over those options.
It's tight end day, Derek. Did you know it's tight end day? Tino, Brashard Smith, or JCM this week at RB2. I think it's JCM here.
Yeah, it's JCM.
They just don't know enough about
JCM. Yeah.
Yeah. Jalen Warren owner dropped Tootin Marks for Gainwell.
No.
Gainwell, stop with Gainwell. Pick 2, Jalen Warren, Judkins, Chase Brown, and Pitts or Kincaid.
Judkins and Jalen Warren, although like that's where I'm going to go, just the volume. And I'm playing Pitts today, dude. I don't know if Kincaid, how healthy he is. Like, and I think it's possible he even could be out. So watch the news.
Pick 1 QB and 1 wide receiver. Fields, Rogers, Shakir, Flowers.
This depends on how much risk you want to have. You need the ceiling, play Fields. If you want to just take the floor and get out, take Rogers, and I'm fine with
taking Rogers and I'm getting out.
I'm playing Flowers. I'm playing Flowers over Shakir.
Okay, I'm definitely taking Rogers there. It pains me.
It just depends on what you want to do with it. You know, how much risk you want to
the Jets are just completely imploded. I need a 10-team half PPR, 8th place, and need an RB help. Should I trade Dak, Lamb, and Chase Brown for Barkley, Swift, and Odunze? Absolutely not.
No, don't do
Absolutely
that.
not.
No, hell no, don't do that.
No, I have Lamar. Wide receivers are Buka, QJ, Ted McMillan, Ayuk. I would move off the QJ wagon now while the stats are still pretty decent.
Yeah,
because I just think that's gone in a different direction here. This Gadsden thing has really changed things.
QJ and Tet and get another.
And you have Dak. Trade Lamar. Lamar's the piece. You don't need Lamar and Dak on the same roster.
Don't need those two.
Shannon, morning, y'all. Howdy. PPR, Kraft or Ferguson? Ooh, 2 of your favorite things today.
Kraft.
Should I drop A.O. Manor?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Offered Swift for Tet. That's tricky. If you need RB, it's fine, but I don't know it.
I still want Tet. I get it.
If you have great wide receivers and you're desperate at RB, it's fine.
So, question for you, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
If Andy Dalton wins, say he gets 2 starts, if he wins one of those, does Bryce get the job back?
I think yes, because we did this last year.
Okay. I just don't think Bryce, I think they've seen enough from Bryce to know that he's not the guy. That's just.
I agree, but I don't know if.
I think it could be in Carolina wants to win games and they see themselves as like outside of the Bucks. Who are we worried about in this division? So.
Look, Carolina, Carolina's not far away right now.
No.
With the way they played.
But
they need a quarterback in the worst way. Is their quarterback Mac Jones next year?
No, because I think
is their quarterback Kirk Cousins next year?
I was gonna say Kirk, but the Falcons aren't going to trade him in division. Falcons will not trade him.
That's right. No, well, yeah.
Raheem Morris is like, I'm not going to see that guy twice a year. No.
I don't know. Money talks. We'll see. And hey, bros, need 3 wide receivers: Franklin, Booty, Shaheed, Tez. I think it's the last 3 for me, to be honest.
I'm sitting Shaheed.
You're sitting Shaheed? All right. I'd play the last 3. Shaheed's been so consistent. 4 catches every week.
He has.
He's been very consistent.
I'm playing for the upside.
Denver plays that Cowboys defense today. Bears play the Baltimore. Loveland or Ingram?
Loveland.
Okay. Zay, Booty, or Knoll?
Zay.
Okay. All right. We are going to press pause here, take a quick break. When we come back, the Welsh and Pat Fitzmaurice by Patty Cakes are going to take you through hour 2. Keep dropping those questions. Keep subscribing. Keep liking the stream, and we'll get all of those starts and sits done for you here in week 8. Don't go anywhere. Fantasy Pros live stream will be right back right after this quick break.
Hi, I'm Chris Welsh with a very important public service announcement. Do you suffer from any of the following? Making the wrong lineup decisions every single week. A Brock Bowers late scratch. How about Jalen Warren playing in London? Then it's like super early that he's not playing. Do you live on the West Coast and being forced into unreasonable 6 a.m. times to check your lineups? If you answered yes to any of those, we've got a solution for you. Fantasy Pros Autopilot. Autopilot can be your hero, whether you struggle with the right decisions, you're super busy, or you just need some saving from that last-minute deactivation like the Jalen Warren in London thing. Here's how Autopilot works. First, you can just swap inactive players. You can set it up where My Playbook will automatically swap out players with suggested lineup changes for inactive players. Or you can turn on full autopilot mode, where my playbook will automatically submit or suggest the optimal lineup based on the latest expert consensus ranks. Don't let late decisions or even your time zone ruin a fantasy matchup any single week. Work smarter, not harder at fantasypros.com/myplaybook to get started today. Why did I not have autopilot set up for Jalen Warren? That always gets me. What's up, everybody? It's hour 2. It's the Welsh, Pat Fitzmaurice. We're here for you. This has been like a month, I think, since we've had all of us together for the 2 hours straight live stream, because we've had some of the Saturday ones. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Hopefully, Pisapia and Debro got a lot of your questions answered. But if they did not, we got you covered. Pat Fitzmaurice, has your entire lineup been just randomly deactivated this week with injuries that just come out of the blue? Because, like, I'm just making new decisions every single day where these guys just keep going out. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, Welsh, but yeah, there's blood in the streets this week for sure. There are a couple of lineups I have where I dodged buys and just don't have a lot of people out, but there are some that are just bloody, including some Superflex. It's hard in Superflex to field 2 quarterbacks this week.
That's a good point.
Especially if you're holding, Jaden Daniels and Brock Purdy and a bunch of them like I am. So that's kind of bloody. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. And I suspect, Welsh, we're gonna see some names in these start sit questions today that we are not accustomed to dealing with in start sits.
Oh, it's Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It is appropriate for coming up on Halloween with how it looks. But I agree. We're going to see some weird ones, and we're going to get to it. So if you guys have questions, drop it in the chat. You want guaranteed responses. If you just came in recently and you don't know the drill, you can use Super Chats. Super Chats are front of the line. We prioritize those bad boys. We've got a queue from the other boys, but we're going to start locking it up. So we're not in a range where we're going to say they're not guaranteed. So you can keep dropping your Super Chats, but we will cut that off at some point, as far as we can't guarantee we answer it because we've got a giant queue. But we got a queue of them. Feel free to I'll just also drop any questions in the chat. We will try to bounce around as we can as we get the Super Chats out, get some non-Super Chats, but ask your questions for week 8, and we are here for you. So let's jump into it. Anonymous. Start Debo, Olave, or DK. Who do I sit? Okay, so that started out like we were starting one. We have to sit one.
Yeah, my order of preference, Olave, DK, and Debo. And if you only have to sit one, I mean, I've got Debo ranked pretty well below those other guys. Terry McLaurin's back. Marcus Mariota playing for Jaden Daniels. Debo's ceiling just isn't what it was in recent weeks.
And Debo's just rough. On the ECR, it goes Olave, DK. Those two are top 12 for reference, and Debo's down at 26. So it's a pretty good consensus that Debo's not the play here, especially with Mariota. Blah. Dan, happy Sunday. Full PPR, Pittman or Odunze? Thanks.
I think I want to play Odunze here. Welsh, like, he has been the clear go-to guy for Caleb Williams, and he's getting downfield targets. And I feel like there's a little bit less of a worrisome split with, Pittman's got to share with Downs, Pierce, Warren, and obviously they want to run the ball a whole lot with JT, whereas I think Odunze is more of a focal point of his team's offense.
Yeah, it just hasn't been the last couple of weeks.
Right.
It's faltered out. It's Odunze. It's not a question for me, but my level of comfort isn't quite like what ECR has. ECR has Odunze as a top 10. I think the talent's there, but the offensive focal points just have not been there with Odunze. So I don't understand it.
Last week, really windy in Chicago. And the Bears were having so much success on the ground that I don't think they had to worry too much about feeding Odunze.
Jake says, got Tez Flowers with no Lamar now. That was our fun new mystery we got yesterday. Waddle. Play all 3, or would we flex in Bill Krosky Merritt for any of those guys? This is a 12-team non-PPR.
In non-PPR, I think I would play Bill over Tez, Welsh. And like, I don't know what to do with Tez. I've got him ranked as sort of a low-end wide receiver 3. I like him, so like wide receiver 34. But I feel like Bill has the baseline of 12 to 13, 14 carries minimum. Maybe he gets closer to like 16, 17, 18. So I kind of want that over a receiver who I'm not sure who could smash or have a 2 for 23.
Yeah, I mean, Tez is like a fun option, but just like if you're kind of forced into it, you got a starting running back in Bill Krosky, even though their offense is a little bit of a question. So I agree with you. Whistle Dog, I don't know if there was a question there, but appreciate it if it's just a shout out. Jal, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 14 man, full PPR. We've got Mason Taylor, Fannin, Loveland, Mims, and Tez. So the reason this one's interesting is this is attempting to toe the line of like, would you start 2 tight ends in this? Which I think Fannin is the clear answer as the tight end here. And maybe you disagree. Maybe there's a question of Taylor and Tez. I think I might go Tez in this one with Fannin, but Taylor's right there as well with Tez.
Yeah, I want to flex Tez. I'm with you on that, Welsh. I've Taylor ranked 1 spot ahead of Fannin just because we've got Njoku playing today. We don't know if Fannin is going to get all those tight end targets for the Browns. And just with Taylor, I mean, he's kind of the only game in town for Justin Fields. Like, there's just not much. Like, even Josh Reynolds is banged up, Welsh. They just don't have anyone else.
On the IR. Well, yeah, but the problem is that game that the Jets are playing is like Atari. You know what I mean? It's like they're playing Frogger while everyone else is playing Call of Duty. Like,
that's true.
That's what I worry about. Like, Fields will throw it to Mason Taylor, but did 40 yards total from Fields. But at the same point, like, there's literally nobody else. So that's why Taylor is intriguing. ECR has it Mason Taylor at 12 and Harold Fannin at 13. So that is an ECR is also in favor of Mason Taylor. Ugh.
Yeah, that is a trust your gut play. Like, that one is a true toss up, I think.
Absolutely. Okay. Full PPR. We're flexing Taylor, Mims, or Algier. Ooh.
No,
it was Algier week.
It is Algier week. Like, he's had double-digit carries in every home game, Welsh. All 3 so far. And going against a terrible defense. Yeah, I'm just going to say Algier here.
I'm going to say Algier.
Safest.
We're Algiering it. Exactly. There's enough social shorts out there of our boy Erickson talking about Algier to get you all riled up if you need it. All right. This is from Derek. Need 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and a flex. This is full PPR. We've got Monangai or Harvey. So I'm guessing that's its own group. We go with Monangai.
Agreed.
Higgins, Noel, or Franklin. I'm going, Franklin and Higgins is actually close. I think I'm Higgins in this one.
I'm Franklin. I just don't know how the matchup against Dallas is so good, Welsh, and I just don't know how the targets are going to be parceled out with the Texans. Plus, that passing attack has been pretty mediocre this season.
I guess also based on how he's saying it, we get to pick 1 more because he needed the flex too. So would you go Higgins, Franklin, and Monangai as all the picks, or are you Noel or Harvey over Higgins?
Yeah, what if I told you I have Noel ranked ahead of Higgins?
Yeah, I buy it.
Just because, like, I don't know which outside guy has the better day, Welsh, between Hutchinson and Higgins, whereas Noel is just, he's the slot guy. So I feel like his floor might be a little bit safer.
I like it. That's full PPR. Says he's got Pacheco, Diggs, and Taylor, and Ibuka and flex. You are the true test of week 8, my friend. That is a lineup that is pushing against week 8. Kirko Chainz or Big Mac Jones? What do you think?
Like, right now, I've got Kirk ranked higher, but if London is out, you got to put Mac Jones ahead of Kirk, I think. And we're eagerly awaiting the London news. I kind of think he plays, but we'll see. We'll see. We should know hopefully by the end of the hour, Welsh.
So you're because I kind of think this is Mac Jones just regardless.
You think it is?
I guess.
I'm good with that. I've got Kirk ranked 1 spot higher than Mac Jones, and I'm totally good with that. I just, again, like the Dolphins, I feel like this is, they're kind of in wave the white flag mode, whereas the Texans defense is pretty legit. So
yeah, I guess it's just like, I also think London's out, he's in, Kirk is in, like, run the ball 40 times. They're going to be running Algier and Robinson all day long.
Like, there's probably a motivation level for Cousins after this, and they're, like, he's playing for his job in 2026. I don't think he's going to hang him up after this year. So, like, he's going to be somewhere else. And I don't know, maybe he could start somewhere in week 1 of 2026.
The worry is too, like if the Niners do another one of those, like it's a McCaffrey game. I don't think they will, but if it's a McCaffrey game, it kind of gets everybody out. But you do have Jennings didn't do much last week. You got Kittle back. Like I think it's a Mac week, so I'm going personally for the safety on the Mac Jones. Jordan, bench 1, Debo, Downs, or Monangai? Probably Monangai.
Yeah, if it's PPR, I'm sitting Monangai. But if it's standard or half, I might sit Downs. Welsh. Like I haven't been excited about Downs because I think Tyler Warren really guts his value.
Okay. I mean, Downs gets he'll get like this 4 or 5 reception like day, and sometimes it'll be in a half. But there's not. I guess my point is like, what's the upside on Monangai? Like truthfully.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
If it is more of like a 55-45, 60-40 split, and we're going against the Bears facing a pretty bad Baltimore run defense. Like I know they get Roquan back, but like unless Madubuike suddenly we're healthy again and playing, like I still think it's a bad run D.
All right, let's do a couple things. Let's first talk about our friends over at DraftKings, because listen up, our partners at DraftKings Pick6 have a deal you don't want to miss. New DraftKings customers, this one's for you. When you play $5 or more on your first paid Pick6 entry, you're going to get $50 in bonus picks instantly. That's right. Play $5, get 50 in bonus picks to keep building your slips and take your shot at big payouts. Just use our code FPROS. That is FPROS, and you can scan the QR code on the screen to sign up, and you can just start playing. If you've been thinking about trying Pick6, now's the time to get in. Just use our promo code FPROS or that QR code to sign up, and all new DraftKings customers can play $5 to get 50 in bonus bets instantly. Let's build some slips, my friends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. In Connecticut, must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Ends 11/3/25 at 11:59 p.m. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos. Hang a round of applause for Rock and I killed that. I slammed that. Sorry, I'm just joking. That disclaimer is no joke. Thank you. Pisapia did me no favors by not doing it, so I did it. I think I crushed it. I think I crushed that one. Here's the other thing we're going to do. We're cutting off guaranteed super chats. You can do them, but you ain't guaranteed. Just because we got a nice big queue of all of your amazing questions. So again, we're not guaranteeing super chats if you do them from this moment on. You are risking it. It's like putting in Alan Lazard in your lineup. It's like a risk. You don't want to do it. Well, I guess that might be bad, because if you're thinking about it, you might have to do it. You don't have to do any guaranteed super chats after this. So just pre-warning. All right, let's get back to it. Let's go to Riaz. Non-PPR, we're picking 2, T. Higgins, McLaurin, and Pittman.
For me, it's Higgins and Pittman. McLaurin, we've got the quarterback downgrade with Mariota, and Debo, Ertz, like a bunch of different target options here. I just think Higgins and Pittman are much safer than Terry.
Absolutely nailed it. J. Merck, morning, need a PPR flex, Pittman or McMillan?
I like Tet, and I'm cautiously optimistic Dalton might be better for him, since, Dalton might be a little more willing to throw outside the numbers than Bryce Young was.
On the Betting Pros show, if anybody watched, and if you didn't, you can go and check it out. Excuse me. I had Tet as one of my bets for the week. I think Dalton's going to do pretty well for him as well. And like he can rock in some of the man coverage. They're also down guys. Like this is a good spot. I think it's a good spot for Tet. So I'm going to go Tet here. Half PPR flex 2, Wandale, Pickens, Terry, or Loveland.
Pickens and Wandale for me.
Yep. And then half PPR flex Rico, Hubbard, Debo, or Terry.
I think I'm going with Rico here.
Oh, me too. I thought you might go Terry. I'm going with
Rico.
We
know Carolina wants to be run heavy. The Bills haven't been very good against running backs. And, I do think Rico's probably favored to have a few more touches than Chuba.
Rico is ranked 20th, by the way, on FantasyPros ECR, so top 20 running back. There you go. Rich Livin, Knicks or Allen? Knicks just has a juicy lineup against Dallas or Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I'm going Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm going with the guy who's 30 times better.
Yeah, maybe $1 million. I just don't like fully trust the Knicks thing.
Same.
It's a great matchup. It's fine and stuff like that, but Knicks could also throw for like 220, a pick, and a touchdown, and we wouldn't be shocked at all. Cool MC, Dalton
Schultz.
Dalton Schultz or Kamanaga. I don't know why that did not register to me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's half, I think even if it's standard, I think I'm going Schultz here. I just think he's going to be pretty heavily involved. He's a top 10 tight end for me now with no Nico.
Erickson's super, super into Schultz this week as well, just as far as like target shares go. So yeah. I'm totally fine with it. Michael, need a flex. Worthy, Shaheed, Shakir, Franklin, Mooney, Moore, Knoll, Terry McLaurin, full PPR. This is Terry McLaughlin, but we think we know.
Yeah, for me, Worthy is still the high man here. And like I just think he's a tier above all these other dudes, Michael. And I know like it's a little more hit and miss now with Rashee Rice there, but I do think they have complementary skill sets. And I know Worthy didn't have a great stat line last week, but like they were kind of getting Rice back into the mix. And like Mahomes didn't have to throw that much because they were stomping the Raiders and a bunch of the starters left early. So I'm playing Worthy here and like not even hesitating.
Do you think that's DJ Moore over there where he says Moore? Because then this question is really just like Moore, Worthy, or McLaurin. That's really what it is.
Yeah, like McLaurin is the next highest guy for me. Like I'm not that interested in DJ Moore either, honestly.
I'm trying to look. Worthy is ranked 21 on consensus ranks. Shaheed is 28. Debo's 26. Who's the other? And McLaurin is 30. So it is definitely kind of a runaway here.
Yeah.
Michael, full PPR. I've got Bowers and Ertz. Should I drop Ertz and pick up Taylor? Okay, let's stop there. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, I have Taylor ranked higher this week, and hopefully Bowers is back next week, and you never have to worry about a second tight end again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Daniels is what makes Ertz move around.
Yeah.
He's not there, so I have no problem with it. Have Mooney and Shepard can pick up Tez or Josh Downs. Who do I start? So it's essentially like pick two between Mooney, Shepard, Tez, and Downs.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Tez than Shepard. Like,
I'd also rather have Downs than Mooney. I'd rather have the guys you can pick up than the two you have.
I think so. But for me, like, the biggest difference is Tez versus Shepard. Basically, I think their outlook on catches is probably about the same, but like Sterling Shepard is a 9 yards per catch guy, and Tez could be a 17, 18 yard per catch guy.
Let's hit a couple. Let's switch it up here. Let's hit a couple non-supers here for a second since we cut them off here. Jonathan, surprise you guys. Booty, Zay, Debo, or Shaheed?
Oh man. So I have Zay ranked highest.
You got to fix that though. It's Cooper Rush.
Yeah, I mean, I've got him 23rd, so it's not like I don't love the Bears secondary.
He's the best guy of this list, so yeah.
Cooper Rush. No, it's Snoop, baby.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, it doesn't make me feel any better.
Snoop Huntley. No, I know it's not a huge difference, but maybe a little brighter for Zay.
Yeah, but it's still Zay, like regardless of all that.
Yeah.
P-Rob. PPR need one wide receiver and a flex. Worthy, Pickens, Tet, Dobbins, Scattaboo.
I'm starting in PPR. Tet for sure. Man.
You got to go Pickens, though, too.
I would play Pickens in PPR over Dobbins or Scattaboo.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same thing. All right, I'm going to come up. His people are yelling at Boa. His name is T-Mac, not Tet. T-Mac, Tetaroa, Tet. We're going to use them all. Sorry, guys. Let's do this one. 7-0 trade side. Gibbs and Lamar or Dak, Scattaboo, Jutkins.
I mean, I still want the Gibbs Lamar side.
It's the best player. Gibbs the best player in there. Hard to not go for the best player. All right, back to it. Kicking, drop Downs, Golden, Mooney, or Stafford to stream a quarterback.
Well, I mean, I don't want to drop Stafford, but yes, I'm fine with dropping Downs or Mooney. Really, any of those guys to get a quarterback if you need one this week.
Not gonna drop Golden, but I definitely would drop Mooney to stream.
Like
whatever.
if you need a starting quarterback, yes, but I'm not picking any streaming quarterback ahead of Stafford if that's the question.
Morgan, love the show, but this was with Debro and Joe. So hopefully you still love the show. Full PPR, McLaurin or McMillan? I think we pretty easily answered this. This is
McMillan.
T-Mac. It's T-Mac, right?
Yes, sir.
Say it.
Yeah, he just
say T-Mac.
T-Mac.
Okay,
and Tedero McMillan has said he doesn't like Tat.
Or he doesn't even. I know, like he corrected in the mom thing, but is it like a not like thing?
Yes, he finds Tat offensive. Get it? Tat offensive.
Oh yeah. Cover up that Ted. All right, Sean, PPR 1 point high, 1 point PPR. Yeah, need one flex. Pickens, Otten, Woody.
We're going Pickens, right?
Yes.
Best player.
Easy Pickens. Tez, or do you think he likes being called Tez? Because his name is Tez.
His name is actually Tez. So yes.
Yeah. Tez or Mooney. Mooney over Waddle if no London. Yes.
Tez over Mooney, yes. And would we have Mooney ranked ahead of Waddle if there were no Drake London? No, I would not, Welsh. I would just I think Waddle's a better player than Mooney. And look,
Agreed.
I mean, Waddle is also himself elevated by an injury to the wide receiver one on his team, Tyreek Hill. And I just go with the better player.
I agree. All right, let's get back to it. Sorry, I was trying to look up something here. Get back to the thing. All right, let's get that off. This is Odessa. Full PPR, 12-team Dynasty. McBride on bye. So Freiermuth or Fant?
I have Fant ranked higher. I just don't want to chase last week's points with Freiermuth. They used 3 tight ends. It's really confusing, and Freiermuth had been pretty awful before last week.
But it is National Tight End Week.
It is, but well, Fant's a tight end too, Welsh.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to go back to them. Sorry, the reason I got distracted there, I was looking up Tez Johnson's real name. Do you know what his real name is?
No,
because it's not Tez. So we better
Montez.
make sure. Just like it's not. It is Keontez. Keontez Johnson is his full name, if you did not know. So the guy that corrected us about T-Mac, you better go check for us since you're our accountability buddy. Go and check that Keontez enjoys Tez as his full name. So we're not making anybody mad. Our accountability buddy. Tom, Debo, Higgins, Judkins, DK for my flex spot this week. I have a hard time sitting Judkins regardless of the matchup. It is a rough matchup. Higgins is super interesting, and I feel like this is only Higgins versus Judkins. I'm going to still go with volume offense play Judkins, but I understand, Pat, when you are about to tell me Higgins.
Only in full PPR would I start Higgins over Judkins. I don't like that Judkins has kind of been shut out of the passing game with Dylan Gabriel at quarterback. So if it were full PPR, I would pivot to Higgins, and like Shamir DK, man, I know he had a nice little spike game last week, but like he's just not on a level with those other dudes.
All right, next up here is Brody. Do I start Judy, Booty, Pierce, Franklin, or Noel?
I actually have Judy ranked highest. I know that's disgusting to a lot of people, but as far as just routes run, air yards, like he is, the usage has been really good, but obviously he's dealing with subpar quarterbacking. But like, I feel like you get more of a chance for a 6 or 7 catch game with Judy than you do with any of these other cats.
I'm obligated to not say Judy. I have an under on him this week over on Betting Pros. I think it's a toss-up. Judy stinks. That they don't pass the ball. He drops. All he does is drop the ball. The problem with Booty is he just doesn't have enough of like a target share on a week in and week out basis. Josh Pierce is less enticing with Josh Downs down. I mean, Franklin might be a really interesting player. I'm going to say Booty. I'm going to say it's not Judy. Booty over Judy.
Yeah. Franklin is my number. He's my runner-up in that
Well,
group.
then maybe that's the guy. Maybe that's the one to go
Yeah.
with here.
Matchup is great.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Franklin's my answer now. That's what I'm going with. PJ, Golden or Mims? PPR.
I have Golden ranked higher. I think he's going to get used more. I love Mims, the player. He just doesn't play enough for the Broncos.
Yeah. And we're talking Franklin, and they have Harvey out of the backfield. They got a lot of guys. Ray Rodriguez. I don't know why I really like his little YouTube logo too, like the audio thing. Full PPR, trade downs to receive Pacheco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pacheco's the lead guy now. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. Do it. Camden, Dart or Caleb Williams?
I'm starting Caleb. I worry that Dart could struggle. I think this is a revenge spot for, like, when Dart had the smash game, which was mostly rushing against the Eagles a couple of weeks ago. Jalen Carter didn't play, and Quinshon Mitchell left that game early with an injury. They're going to be more fully staffed this week, and I think they're going to be out for blood in Philadelphia. So I'm playing Caleb.
Speaking of Philadelphia, Schultz or Goddard?
There's only right now I've got Goddard ranked tight end 2, Welsh.
Overall?
Yeah, I mean,
nice.
It's always a focused, like if someone from the triumvirate of AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert is out, like it always just focuses the targets among the 2 remaining guys. Like it doesn't mean Jahan Dotson or someone else is going to come in and all of a sudden get used. It's just it's one, those 2 guys are both in smash spots. I mean, I've got Devontae ranked wide receiver 7 this week.
I moved him up. I made the biggest adjustment. I just made a move on Goddard. But yeah, Devontae Smith is probably toting that top 10, and Goddard is 3 on ECR right now in consensus. So
yeah, and Goddard had 9 catches against the Giants the last time, and that was with AJ Brown playing. So
yeah. All right, being honest, so thinking ahead next week, would you start? This is next week. Would you start Aaron Rodgers versus Indy, or Flacco versus Chicago, or Dart versus the 49ers?
I mean, just blindly right now, I suspect I'll probably have Dart ranked highest.
Yeah, I think so too. Flacco's interesting against the Bears, but yeah, Dart's rushing ability. The Niners don't have a pass rush anymore. So yeah, I think it's Dart. I don't know if we've done one where it's like the next week, this week hasn't even started, and someone's like, hey, what
might
about
be a shallow league and he's trying to get ahead of it and pick someone up now. Maybe
Apocalypse he's unaffected by this week. He's a dude. Tez Johnson, Keontez. I'm gonna just call him Keontez for the rest of the way. Keontez as the name of the day, by the way. Full PPR need 1 Keontez or Jacory. Only full birth names: Jacory, Krosky, Merritt, and Keontez Johnson.
I am good with starting Keontez in full PPR here, and I do think there's probably a little more upside. Yeah, Bill doesn't really catch passes. Kansas City run defense hasn't been amazing this year, but it's always good. They're 12.5-point road dogs. I think there is a little more upside with Tez.
All right. Keontez. Start Fan and Fant or Colston at tight end, and then Keontez or Mooney.
Yeah, I'm going to start Fan in over Loveland here, and I would start Tez over Mooney.
If London is out, did we discuss it? Would that change over?
Actually, it would flip Mooney if London is out. And we just got word Drake London is in fact out today.
Oh, he is out.
Yes.
I see that.
Rappaport just tweeting
42 seconds ago. Drake London is inactive today. So let's take a breather here for a second. Where is our new rank for Darnell Mooney? Because I'm looking at my ranks here. I was not in on Mooney before this. Mooney top 24, would you say?
Let
me give you a couple who'd you rathers. Mooney or Wan'Dale Robinson versus the Eagles?
I'm going to stick with Wan'Dale.
Okay. Mooney or Romeo Doubs?
Mooney. Yeah, you know what? Welsh, I am going to put him 20. I am going to... So right now for 17 through 20 in my wide receiver rankings is Diggs, Worthy, Wandale, Mooney, and then a couple of guys who played already. Zay Flowers, 23. Jordan Addison, who played already. Romeo Dobbs, 25. Khalil Shakir, 26. So I do think that's where he goes. And Kyle Pitts, I think we have to elevate too.
Yeah.
He
Pitts
becomes...
was tight end 9. So Gadsden was 7. So that's done. Schultz, Pitts or Schultz?
Oh boy. I'm going with Pitts here.
I'm going to go with Pitts too. Pitts or Kelsey?
I'm going to have Pitts ranked 1 spot higher. I've got Pitts at tight end 6 now.
Okay. There
Kelsey
you go.
7.
That's a good live readjustment we had here. I actually legit, and like you said earlier, you know what? So much so, we're going to flip the script. We're going to go front hat now for the second half of this show. It's serious time. Like you said, I thought London was going to play. I thought this was just going to be one of those things, and he was going to play. Nope. This is Darnell Mooney time. So Darnell Mooney with a significant move up. Kyle Pitts moves up. Also, like, it should be 40 rush attempts. It should legit be.
Oh boy,
Algier and Bijan all day.
This does make Algier that much more attractive, and he was pretty attractive already.
Yeah, he does. Just a reminder, we are out of guaranteed super chat range. Just going to tell you guys one more time, just in case you did not notice. I didn't look here. Yeah, we've had some guys that some of you guys are sneaking through. Just remember, we are out of guaranteed range, so you might not have your questions answered. And I just hate that for you. I hate that for you, 100%. Also, with the Drake London one, this one a bit a tough one, but all year long, we have been killing it with the Are They Playing tool. If you're wondering if your injured players, they're going to be suiting up, check out Are They Playing. Now, I don't know if they could have picked up the Drake London thing that happened in a matter of hours, but we do this from a week-long basis by using years of injury data to give you accurate predictions on whether an injured player is going to play, and it has done a phenomenal job this year. You can sync your league. You can get a simple report for all of your players on the practice report throughout the week, and you can track this. And guess what? Best of all, Are They Playing? It is available for free. So stop sweating the Sunday inactives and get ahead of those tough lineup decisions by visiting fantasypros.com/aretheyplaying. All right, let's get back to it. Are they asking questions? They are. Dominic is. Yeah, see, this one wasn't for us with the nicknames, unfortunately. 25 return yards equals 1 point. McCaffrey, Algier, or Loveland. This is like a special.
Oh, what's up, Dom? I still now I especially want to play Tyler Algier.
Yep, me too. But it's close. Luke is close there. Dobbs, Shaheed, or Franklin.
I have Romeo Dobbs ranked highest. The one guy we can kind of count on for target volume in Green Bay.
And then Pacheco over Loveland.
Yes, agreed. Pacheco.
Yes. Brian, start 1. Higgins, Diggs, Dobbs, or Pittman?
I have T. Higgins ranked highest, not by that much more over Diggs and Pittman. Pretty close.
You like Diggs? Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like Diggs. Have I done that bit with you? Do you know what movie that is?
I do not.
No? Oh, Snatch. Great movie. Brad Pitt.
Yeah, fantastic movie. Just haven't seen it for a long time.
Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like Diggs. Here we got the official Inactives tweet. I was going to say report, but tweet from Schefter here. Here are some actives today. David Njoku, DeAndre Swift, Tyler Algier, Breece Hall, Mason Taylor, and you got some defense in there. Trey Hendrickson out. Drake London, Matt Milano, and then Schefter decided to put Shadur Sanders is also inactive. So Breece might have been one that was floating around for people. Breece is active officially here. So if you were freaking out, I guess you could not. Yay, you got Breece Hall. All right, back at it. Drop Tootin Smith for Mooney. I mean, there's no. Is Mooney still available in your league, Lucky? You asked this question about 30 minutes ago. Run and drop Tootin immediately for Mooney if he is out there. But he's probably.
I agree.
Sadly, Pitts by a country mile over Andrews, even before the London inactive, right?
Yes.
Do you hate Andrew or likely? I'm asking you this question now.
I've got Andrews ranked higher, but don't feel great about it because likely was really involved, ran a lot of routes their last game. So, yeah, I mean, it's just both of them unplayable this week, I think.
It's a good way to put it. Drop Ken Walker from an on guy?
No.
We're not doing that. Good morning, gents. Half PPR, 1 flex, Mason Taylor, Mims, Leggett, or Spears.
It's between Mason Taylor and Mims for me, Welsh. And if I were favored or even money, I'd probably play Mason Taylor. But if I was an underdog, I would want Mims for the splash play potential.
I'm a little Leggetti here. The only thing is like, does Coker get involved this week? Because like you mentioned before with Tetaroa, does Dalton make him better? But could Leggett got a huge target share when Tetaroa was kind of locked down. I'm super interested in him, but Coker could put like a wet blanket on that too.
He's dead last for me. Welsh.
Leggett?
Yeah, I don't think he's any good. Sorry.
Okay. You don't think he's any good?
Correct.
Oh, you and Bogman are going to be at odds.
Drake and Drake May by a mile over Kirk Cousins.
By all the miles, 100%. Steve, sorry, did nothing there, but appreciate you. Wish, PPR, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex, Mooney, Tez, JCM. Okay, yep, Mooney, yep. I've got Vidal and White until starters return. Running backs, JCM, Woody, Spears, Monangai. Should I go for Pollard or Charbonnet off of waiver wire?
I mean, can I see that again? Can we possibly put that one on screen again? Sorry, I just
So it's like Pollard over Monangai, Sharb over Monangai. It's a Pollard Spears question. Which side do you want rest of season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Don't have both Titans. Just pick a lane, and I'm fine with Spears. And I would rather have could I see that? Yep. Who was the last? Charbonnet. I'd rather have Sharb than Monangai just because he plays more, honestly. Okay. And then I'm flexing Tez, and Mooney and Tez would be my choices.
Perfect. Vapor, Mason Taylor, or Iaminer in flex?
I think I'm slightly leaning Iaminer here. Welsh, how about you?
Yeah, slight. I'm with that one. PPR, Terry, I mean, every single question on the planet is about Keon Tez. Terry, Tez, or Pacheco, sit 1.
I'm sitting Keon Tez here.
We don't have to keep doing that, by the way. I was just being snarky with that guy.
He wants to be called T-Mac.
Like, okay, we got you. Yeah, I would sit him too. Zenial, good morning, gents. Didn't we like have this one already too? We did have this one, but we're just bringing it back up again because he did it twice. So we appreciate you. It's still Drake May, and it is not Leggett because Pat hates Leggett. Zay Flowers or Romeo Dobbs?
I mean, this is close. I have Zay just ranked a smidge higher, but I couldn't argue with Dobbs if that's what your gut is telling you, Jamario.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Smidge is a good.
Who do you have ranked higher?
Well, I got Flowers. I'm probably perpetually not super into Romeo Dobbs because I think Matthew Golden is slowly kind of getting more incorporated. You've got the Watson stuff. You got Kraft. Like Dobbs is kind of a constant, but I just think Flowers is a better big play guy. I mean, Dobbs had the 3 touchdown day.
Dobbs has gotten a lot of mileage on the fumes of that 3 touchdown game against the Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. It was like week 3, his gaslight came on and he's like still coasting. Yeah. Like I'm trying to get to a gas station to switch out any other wide receiver I can. And that would be Zay. 100%. Sup, bros? Please pick 2. Waddle, JCM, Pierce, and you guessed it, Tez. So which 2?
So if it's PPR, I'll take that's kind of the marker for me, Welsh. Like Waddle for sure. And in PPR, I would go Tez over JCM, but in I think half or standard, I'd just go with JCM.
Okay, and it was always Waddle though. I wanted to point out it doesn't matter the format. Waddle's the play, but I'm cool with how you broke it down for full versus half. Knicks or Allen? I think we also kind of did one of these. It's just clearly Allen. Mayfield or May by Peter.
I know it's a minority opinion among rankers in ECR, but I like May more than Mayfield. I have him 1 spot higher.
In ECR, let's see where ECR's got, because I know May is at 7 and Mayfield is at 5 because it is a phenomenal matchup. I think I also am with you. Like I'm just fully on that May train with you.
people are scared of the Cleveland matchup, but look, Cleveland's run defense is fantastic. I mean, this might actually push New England to be a little pass heavier than they have been.
Yeah. All right. P1. Hola, bros. Seems that London won't play. He is not. I have Pearson Mooney. What do you think? Mooney, my friend. Mooney to the moon. And then Monangai is running back. Have mercy. Yes. We're going to be thinking good thoughts for you. But you're doing a lot better with Mooney now. Bad
Baltimore run defense. That's your hope.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chad, pick one flex, Dobbins, Swift, or Pittman. This is Dobbins for me.
Same here in the good matchup.
Yeah, it is a good matchup.
No reason to take Kelsey over Warren, by the way.
Remember, we had that crazy question. It was like 4 really good guys, and we just couldn't pick Dobbins. I wanted to. And then, he said, any reason to take Kelsey? Nope, absolutely not.
No.
Ride Warren to the sunset. 8-man, Rome, Judkins, or Cook, PPR. Thanks, fellas.
I think I'm going Cook here.
Yep. We're going to Cook. Nathan, full PPR, Pollard, Henderson, or Monangai? Ooh, that's a real question.
Just can't play Henderson. He's just not getting used enough. I think I'm going Pollard here. And Nathan, one thing you maybe hang your hat on here with Pollard. Like, I had to start Pollard in a few leagues last week, and he was doing nothing until the end of the game. They had him in as the 2-minute back. And all of a sudden he catches 4 or 5 short passes, and it kind of made his day in PPR. So I thought Spears was the passing down back, but last week's usage suggests that maybe that is not necessarily the case.
A couple super questions. I'll just randomly pick. I like it. Zaya's Flowers or Emeka Egbuka.
I mean, I've got Egbuka ranked in the top 5, so it's him.
He's the man, dude.
Yeah.
He is the man. Should I start Kamara or Warren?
I'd start Jalen Warren. Kamara just hasn't been very good this year, and they don't have Eric McCoy, their center, which I worry. He's kind of a linchpin for that offensive line. So I'm worried about Kamara this week.
Just in case, we actually literally said this, Wandale or Zay, or no, I guess I was thinking the Mooney one. This is the one, which we could do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do a ranking here. Mooney, Wandale, Zay Flowers. Let's rank them.
I have Wandale. Zay is last. I have him wide receiver 23. I have Wandale 19 and Mooney 20.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that because we talked about the Wandale Mooney one, and someone had a question in case they were new. All right. Back to some of the super chats, which are not guaranteed anymore, but can get you front of the line passes when we're in normal spot. Tucker Craft or Dallas Goedert with AJ Brown. You said Dallas Goedert is 2, so that's your answer. It's Goedert for you.
It is.
What do I have? I think I've got Kraft at 4, if I'm remembering correctly.
I've got Kraft at 3.
No, I got Kraft at 2. So I'm Kraft over him.
Wow.
Yeah, right there. So
right, split decision.
Sorry. Please pick 3. So this is called Sit 1. Rome, Sutton, Olave, Pickens.
I have Pickens ranked lowest to this group, but they're all top 15 guys. That is first world problems for Mason.
It's first world problems, Mason, 100%. Full PPR, McLaurin, Flowers, Mooney, Dobbs.
I think we're going Mooney, right, Welsh?
I think this has got to be Mooney. Yeah, I want to say Flowers, though, but we're going to go Mooney. Marissa, hi, guys. 2 quarterback PPR. I've got Daniels, Purdy, Penix. Yikes. Pick 2, Fields, Mariota, Cousins, and Snoop.
So I have Fields, I mean, just by default, even though, the passing upside is so minimal but with the rushing, I've got Fields quarterback 14, and then I've got Mariota 19 and Cousins 20. So I feel like that's a toss up, and I would prefer to go with Mariota just because he runs.
Yeah, I don't know. You were kind of talking up like maybe Cousins is trying to kind of bounce back, and they do slang, and the Dolphins are going to be so heavy attempting to stop the rush that it could create play action. I kind of talking myself into Cousins over Mariota.
If he had London, I'd be down, but man, he's down to Mooney, Pitts, and Casey Washington. Welsh.
Yeah, but you also have Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. Bijan almost works as a pseudo Christian McCaffrey sometimes. But to your point,
they might just run it 40 times today.
Yeah, with just one of them.
That. Yeah.
All right. Who should I play tight end and wide receiver 2 in full PPR? Dalton Kincaid or Ertz? That's a tight end.
All right. Assuming Kincaid plays, and I think he is playing, I would play Kincaid.
Samesies. And then the wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, Jennings, or Booty.
I have Scary Terry ranked highest here.
I do too. I think Jennings is more decoy-ish, even though he got involved last week more. Michael, Dart or Fields?
Dart.
Okay. Yeah. And then start 2, Jennings, Tez, Booty, Franklin. Is that like one? I guess that's one question, which I would. Ooh, that's actually kind of tough.
I have Jennings and Tez are my highest ranked guys, but they're all those guys are between like wide receiver 31 and wide receiver 38 for me. Like those guys are just log jammed in there.
Yeah. Woody versus Rico. I think we're pretty firm Rico here
for sure.
And then Bucks or 9 or D.
I think I have the Bucks ranked higher. I do have the Bucks ranked higher.
Okay, there you go.
Pretty by a pretty wide margin too.
Wow, big margin. Lamar's out. Mariota or Love? Ooh, Love. Loving you. Easy. Yeah, I've got a 2 touchdown bet on passing touchdown on Jordan Love this week. PPR, Monaga or Algier? Algier. Mm-hmm. And then Tez or Debo?
I still have Debo ranked higher than Tez. Maybe he gets a little running game usage too.
Same Z's. Truth bomb. Jalen Noel, Higgins, Brashard Smith, Shepard, Harvey, who at flex? I think you and I have I'm cool with your Jalen Noel argument of like the safety net stuff. I just also think Higgins with the 49ers secondary. The only thing is like Noel's going to have Upton Stout on him, and he can go one way or the other, can absolutely get fried, or he can shut down. I think the Niners are way more susceptible to bigger plays, which I kind of like Higgins on. So I'm going to say Higgins. Maybe you'll say different, then you won't say Noel and you'll say one of the other guys, but I assume you're going to say Noel.
I would say Noel.
Okay, there you go. Easy stuff. Flex, McLaurin, Golden, or a Houston wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm going with McLaurin. The highest I have any of the Houston receivers ranked is Noel at like 43, and they're all between like 43 and 49. Like the Houston passing attack has not been great. So for that other person, like if you want to, I wouldn't be that mad about RJ Harvey over any of the Houston guys if you just want to play it safe. I think they're all kind of in the same basket, though. It's a really tough call on that second to last question we just had.
Track all of your fantasy relevant moments this week and every week in one spot with Gameday. Gameday gives you live play-by-play updates on all of your matchups, fantasy leaderboards, and player updates completely free. Check it live at fantasypros.com/gameday. That's fantasypros.com/gameday. Check it out and make your fantasy experience the best. fantasypros.com/gameday. All right. Kind of a lightning round. We've almost hit all of our guarantees. We've got like 4 or 5 more, but we've also got another 20 people that risked it by dropping super chats. But we are going to go into lightning mode to see how many questions we can truly answer. Guarantees are going to be no problem. 40 piece. Hi guys, full PPR. Judkins, or I'm assuming that's Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. Yeah, man, that's really close. I've got Judkins just a smidge higher.
Smidge for me as well. And if London is out, Diggs or Waddle, which London is out?
Yeah, I've got Waddle ranked higher than Diggs.
Same. Michelle, full PPR, Dak you got me with the full PPR, Dak or Daniels?
I'm going with Dak. I know Jones has the softer matchup, but Dak has just been 13 touchdowns his last 4 games, 8.1 yards per attempt. He's just been on fire. I'm not so worried about the matchup as well as Dak has played lately.
I sometimes think, and it was a lightning round, but like when people do the format with the quarterback, I feel like it's like rickrolling somebody, and they have to just get so excited when we fall for it or whatever. It's a total rickroll situation. Like, hey, I got Dak and Daniel Jones full PPR, and they do it, and I'm like, damn it. Like it's a definite rickroll. So good on you. Abram, Prescott or May?
I have May ranked higher.
Pittman, Diggs, PPR. Pittman.
Yeah, I think I'm good with Pittman in PPR. Ferg or Kittle. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Ferg or Kittle PPR.
Kittle. I think Kittle gets back on the back on the train.
I do too. Michael, 10-team full PPR. Goff, Darnold, Flacco. Should I drop one and pick up Dart? Yes. And Darnold.
Yeah, I would also drop Darnold. I mean, he needs Flacco to start. And yeah, as good as Darnold has been, rarely would I ever play him ahead of Goff. And, Dart offers that rushing upside. So, yes.
You got it. Brian, start one. Higgins, didn't we have this one? This one snuck through again. I think, what did we say? Higgins. And then no.
Higgins for me. Yeah, correct.
Higgins and no is the answer. Evan, big old super chat. Morning, gents. Noel, Spears, Slayton, Hutchinson, Monagai, Fannin, Booty, start 3.
Right now, I've got Booty inside the playable range here. I think I'd also start Noel.
Okay.
And I think I'd start Fannin here because I don't want to start 2 Texans receivers. What about you from that first group?
Agreed. And then he said, I mean, how you wrote this is very confusing. If London inactive, Mooney, well, it's just Mooney, whoever all these other guys are. And he says
Mooney.
need 1. So it's just Mooney.
Yeah, just 1 Mooney, correct.
Yeah. It's a lot there. But that was the final of our guarantees. Thank you, Evan. Andy, half PPR, 2 running backs, Chuba, Rashad White, Monangai, flexing Booty. What's the question? So it's Chuba and White.
It's Chuba and White. I agree. Would we play Booty over Chuba?
No.
I don't think I would either. And I've got May ranked 1 spot ahead of Mayfield, but we've talked about this. I know ECR says Mayfield.
Yeah,
I like May more.
Steve, shout out to you. D Hill, pick 2, Jutkins, Swift, J.K. Dobbins. Jutkins and Dobbins.
Agreed.
Okay. James, I have Sutton, Egbuka, Puka, Mooney, Henry, Jacobs, and really no other running back. Should I trade Egbuka for a stud running back? And what would that look like if you did?
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but we can never say who, James, just because you got to find the teams that have a surplus of running back and need a receiver badly.
Would you trade Emeka for Javonte Williams?
I think that's pretty fair.
That's the range?
Yeah, it's about the range.
All right. Maddie. Hi, Maddie. James, PPR, tight end, Mason, Fannin, Juwan, or Loveland.
So I have Mason ranked 1 spot ahead of Fannin and the other 2 guys a bit further down.
Yeah. I mean, I still kind of like Fannin in here, but I have no problem with Taylor because he's the guy. PPR, Fannin or Schultz?
Schultz.
Yeah, this is Schultz. And then Mason, Kittle, Andrews.
Kittle
above everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, way above. Flex, McLaurin, Golden, Mooney. Mooney. PPR, pick 2 running backs, Rico, Chuba, Bill, Woody.
Rico and Bill.
Yes, agreed. Hi, Austin. Nick, who at Flex, full PPR, Shakir, Algier, Tez, or JCM?
In full PPR, I want Shakir out of these guys. Welsh.
I wanted to say Algier. My instant reaction when I saw his name, but I did not. PPR, Franklin, Booty, Noel, and I guess, that's a full PPR one. So we stop there.
I'm going Franklin here with the soft matchup.
Okay. And then the half PPR, sorry, I went away from it. Half PPR was what? Harvey or Gainwell?
Harvey. They just haven't been using Gainwell that much since the one game where Jalen Warren was out.
I have Pollard and Spears. Drop 1 for a stash. But of whom? Who are you stashing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with not having both Titans guys, and I would probably pick Spears just in case there's a big pivot to him. Pollard was barely fantasy relevant when Spears was out, so maybe there's a chance that if they kick Pollard to the curb, Spears could be better solo than Pollard was.
Yeah. Baker or Dime? Baker over Dimes. Derrick Henry with no Lamar. Would you sub in Algier, Booty, or Tez? Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, no. Henry.
Absolutely not. Zay or Wandell? I think we've
Wandell. Yeah.
Wandell. Start 2 in full PPR. Pacheco, Chuba, or Algier?
Pacheco and Algier.
Okay. Oh, poor Chuba. Half PPR, Ramondre or Mims? Ramondre.
I'm going Ramondre. Yeah.
Yeah, Ramondre in there. Steve, PPR start 1, Golden, Wandale, Isaiah Davis, Brashard Smith, and Fant.
Wandale by a mile.
Yeah, by lots of miles. PPR need 1, Waddle, Golden, Mooney. Waddle. I want to say Mooney, time. But yeah, Waddle. Yeah. Mooney or Tez? Mooney. Yeah, just tie. Nothing else. Abraham, start Caleb or Flacco?
I'm going Caleb.
And then tight end, Fannin or Schultz?
Schultz, yeah.
We are getting, look at this. We're getting all the supers. Harvey or Monangai? Monangai for me.
I also have Monangai ranked higher.
Okay. Who would you start, Rome or T. Higgins?
Rome.
Look at that. Every single super chat done. And guess what? We have some time left for some of the non-super chats. Ed, pick 1, Flex, Golden, Shakir, or McLaurin.
It's not Golden. I have Shakir ranked a little ahead of McLaurin. Wide receiver 26 versus wide receiver 30.
Okay. Let me get rid of this. Chubb or Monangai. Apologies.
I think I have. Hold on, Wash. I got to see who I have ranked higher here. I know they're really close. I have got Chubb ranked 1 spot higher than Monangai.
What did your gut say, though?
30.
What did you want to say?
I think the gut still says Chubb because I think he has got a safer touch floor than Monangai does.
Okay. Mims or Jaden Higgins? I like Higgins here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Mooney or Golden? Mooney. Debo or Dobbs? I don't know if we had that one.
I would go with Dobbs here.
I'm going to go with Debo. I think I actually have Dobbs ahead. Let's stick with Dobbs. Yeah. Fields or Tyler Huntley or Kirk Cousins, Superflex.
I'm going Fields here.
Yeah, rushing upside is none of those are great options, so we'll just go with Fields. Full PPR flex spot, McLaurin or Tucker Kraft. I go Kraft.
Yeah, I'll go Kraft too.
Crafty. Super chat got in 6-point quarterback, May or Dak. Love you. We love you.
Man, I'm going May. I just think the matchup is a little bit easier. 2 guys just playing out of their minds, though.
Yeah, they really are. Franklin or Pierce. Sadly, already started Mason. This would be a Franklin spot.
Yeah, I can get on board with that.
It didn't sound like you wanted to get on board.
No, it's Pierce is underrated. Pierce is very underrated, but I am with you.
Just with Downs back too in the running game and Warren, it's tough to say. Yeah. Full PPR, pick 1 flex, Terry Pollard, Dalton Kincaid.
I'm going to go with Terry McLaurin here.
I'm also going to go Terry. Another super just snuck in here. Odunze, Kamara, Higgins, Shaheed. Pick 2.
Odunze and Kamara. Yeah.
I mean, the other options are they're kind of fun and stuff, but we're not going there. All right, that is going to do it. I do want to say this is like a super sad piece of news if you guys remember him or followed this, but remember Nick Mangold? Nick Mangold, unfortunately, news just came out that he passed away. And what's really sad about that too, if anybody ever watches a show called The Yak, he had just appeared on it this week. He was going through, I believe, looking for a kidney replacement, and they were going through donors and just a lot of stuff going on with that. Really, really great guy, kind of in that media world as well after, really great player. And he passed away due to complications due to kidney disease. And he was only 41 years old. That is younger than me. So that is a scary thought. Very, very sad. Seth had put this in here. I wanted to wait till the end of the show. So just very sad. Just, a lot of us growing up, we knew Nick Mangold, but also just a very funny guy and kind of involved, like I said, in the media side on the show The Yak this week, talking about, going through this and donors and stuff. So just very, very sad news that happened 8 minutes ago or something like that. But great offensive lineman.
Sad indeed. Anchored that Jets offensive line for a while. I believe he was an Ohio State guy.
Yep.
I think he was also some crazy good wrestler as a high school and maybe in college too. So yeah, R.I.P. Nick Mangold.
Yeah, super sad too. Just seeing the two like this week talk about going through trying to find a kidney donor, and then also he wanted to take what he had once he got this done. He wanted to make that be his life focus on helping people that didn't have the resources he did to be able to try to get kidney donations. So just very, very sad news. I saw that top of my mind here. Wanted to pass that along. That is going to do it. That is the show. Week 8 in the books. Shout out to Seth behind the scenes for rocking everything for the 2 hours here for all of us. Shout out to Pat Fitzmaurice, D-Bro, and Pisapia doing it earlier. Thank you to everybody that hung out with us, all the super chats, all the people that are interacting. Hopefully we answered your questions. And guess what? If we didn't, there's more. I think we just had the we just a little bit ago had the live Instagram, but I think we're going live on Twitch right now. So I think you can move over twitch.tv/FantasyPros. If you got more fantasy questions, you can find that there. We're on lots of places. So go and check us out. Again, twitch.tv/FantasyPros. For Pat and Seth, I'm Welsh. Good luck in week 8. We love you all, and we will talk to you next time right here on Fantasy Pros. Peace. Keontez. Tetaroa.